Hey, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing in the chat.
I don't know what you mean, man. I'm so thankful
I
for
see what
your
you're doing in
kind
the
messages.
chat. Hey guys, welcome back.
What's
Real
up,
Collector
y'all?
Fake Investors, Real Collector Earn. So we're laughing because I think Jake has my login, so he's able to chat as me.
I just
So
joined the
if
link.
anything, I don't know how that worked, but if you see any offensive comments, then they're definitely Jake.
Wait, why? I'm signed in as you.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I guess that happened when you provided me like admin access, but like if I comment, it's through your account.
They're saying my stream looks like it's from a Nintendo DS.
It's finally loaded in.
Was it not loading?
DS. Yeah, you were lagging when you were loading in. It's
Dude,
probably just
I don't know. It's probably because you're hijacking my my account.
I'm entering the matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. How you been, Jake? Jake and I, by the way, have not caught up at all. He just logged on.
I joined a minute before. Was like, let's go. I'm good. Work's been busy, obviously, but last, was it Sunday? Or was it Monday? I can't even remember now. The days are jumbled, but I recorded 3 Cards and Coffee videos back to back. So content coming back to the channel very, very soon. And aside from that, Chaos Rising came out. I picked up a really cool air blister that I just had to buy.
Oh, yeah.
All Greninjas. It's called the Ninja Spinner.
Wait, all Greninjas?
All Greninja packs and an upside down Charmeleon. Yeah. So I was like,
okay,
this is the Ninja Spinner blister, basically.
I was gonna say the upside down promo, kind of mid.
But all Greninjas? Come on,
Greninjas?
now.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the check mark for me. Yeah, I bought like 4 of the 3 packs. I got a bundle. I had an opportunity to buy a case of booster boxes at like $208, but I ended up skipping $208 a box. And then I bought
invest.
Like
stop investing.
Single pack blisters and sleeve packs. I always do this on release days where I'll get one of each product SKU, like the main SKUs, like a booster box. I don't get regular ETBs anymore. I still need a Pokemon Center ETB. I might be picking one up soon from somebody.
To keep or to rip?
To keep. Like I always do one Pokemon Center ETB for the PC, sometimes 2 depending on the set. I used to buy cases. Like I have a few cases of Pokemon Center ETBs, but that's now out the window.
Did you rip?
Of course not. I don't think I've opened a single pack of Chaos.
I opened up a booster box that I bought for $250. Just one box. Okay. I got Philip, the trainer.
I have no idea.
You ever seen this guy before?
No.
I got Philip the trainer, and I got the half art Pyroar.
That's amazing. You did wonderful.
And Jumbo ice cream. That's the
Yeah,
name of the trainer card.
everyone's calling me a fake collector. Hashtag stop investing. But look at what he pulled and look at what I still have. I guess I mean you could say you have the memories of pulling Philippe.
My luck had to run out sometime.
Yeah, my glasses broke while I was cleaning them on Friday, not last week, but the week before, which was a great way to start my day. Um, so yeah, I'm wearing contacts for the time being. Different person.
Yeah, my pull luck is so good that I would pull Mega Gengar from Chaos Rising. Not this time though. Next time.
Yeah,
Next time.
you've used up all your luck with Ascended,
No,
I
no,
think.
no. No, you just got to keep going. That's not how it works.
Sounds like a degen gambler if you ask me.
My pull rate on Ascended, I can rip another 1,000 packs and feel good about my pull rate. So
You are
I'm
I think
good.
I wonder what the odds of what you did really is. If you think about it, like with the mega Gengars you pulled, like you might be one of the outside of Rip and Shippers, like one of the dozen people that have pulled that many, maybe if that,
Wait,
maybe less than five. Wonder what the math is on that.
I have a story to tell you. I went to a show and I talked to a vendor and he opened up a god pack. I'm like, oh cool. And he brought the god pack. It was all like top loaded. And he also brought he got the Pikachu, the Trikachu, and the Mega Gengar. Okay. In the
Okay.
god pack. And he was telling me this story. I'm being dead serious. This is exactly what he said. He said, I was going through the bundles and I noticed that one of the bundles had an X on it, like across the back of it. He's like, this is weird. I can't
Oh,
sell it. He opens it up, right? I'm dead serious. He opens it up. He gets a god pack and he pulls a second Trikachu in that bundle. And I'm dead ass. Like this is a true story. And he's
it's
like,
always
I
like the
couldn't believe it. I
damaged
told my
product. Yeah.
and he's like, oh, do you think someone at the factory had marked this and they were gonna pick it up? Like,
Ooh, I wonder. Was it straight from like distribution and the bundle
don't
was
know.
just like had an X? I had a question as you were saying that because I haven't actually looked up like how God packs are set up, but is there like a set of God packs that
Order.
you can get, like an order and a template of like how many versions are there?
I don't
Do
know
we
how many
know?
versions, but always put the it's just set up like a regular booster pack. They put like the lower hits in front and in the back, and then the best hit is like third or fourth to last. I
Okay.
forget. Yeah,
Yeah, because I've seen the Mega Gengar Pikachu one, but I don't know. Like, do you get a different version with the Pikachu versus the Trikachu? I don't know. I don't know,
I don't
but
know. I'll let you
cool
know when I
nonetheless.
when I pull a couple,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I'll probably
Okay.
get the one that's not as good. Just dial it down a little bit, and then I'll dial up and get the better one eventually. Um, cool, man. Yeah, we haven't caught up. Miss you, man. Hope you've been well.
Miss you too. Likewise.
Episode 14. We are not even halfway to our goal of 30, and it's already June. So great.
Hey, we try. We try. We're
We
here.
try. We're gonna talk about a few different things today. I got some cool stuff, I think, for Collector's Corner.
Cool.
A little this or that, hot takes, and then I think this is, if we don't have a lot of questions or like ad hoc topics, maybe this won't go for 3 hours for once, but I highly doubt that. So we'll see.
I feel like our last episode, like 2 weeks ago, we were done with the deck and we went to Q&A and I think we spent another hour and a half
90
at minimum.
minutes.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I do want to talk about Rudy's video if you haven't seen it.
I listened into it yesterday about
Okay.
his experience at Collecticon. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's chat about that.
Show reminders. I did put the show on Spotify. To the 300 people who watched there, thank you very much. I upload it typically the day after. Link down below in the description. All right, Collector's Corner. All right, Jake. You want to go
Want me to go
first?
first? Or what do you got? You look excited.
Uh, I have a package from Japan that I forgot about, and it's like 8 months old, and I actually don't know what's in it.
8 months old. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Wait, what was 8 months ago? Was that like what
it's
set had
it's
just
stuff
come
that I
out?
bought to grade, but it's not like they're like sub $100 cards. I bet. I mean, actually,
Yeah.
they were sub $100 cards then. I don't know how much
Oh
they
my
are now.
gosh. So it was like probably like mega base around. Like if it's like 8 months, it was around
I bought.
that
I
era.
oh, actually, I probably bought this actually last May. So it's been probably a year.
Oh, so it's like Destined. Destined's
Yeah,
actually a
it's
year
Japanese stuff
old
though.
4 days ago. Okay, let's see it.
Okay. You want to go? Me to go first?
I'll go because mine's probably not as exciting.
Okay, I gotta
Um,
unpack it anyway.
okay, perfect. So um I bought a bunch of these because I thought I showed you in chat with retro, but I bought like 20 to 25 of these.
Oh, your dust. Oh my god, dust.
Dude, I'm
That's
so
a great
des
card.
I love this artwork. It's non-hollow and regular reverse in Journey Together, and I'm just a sucker for this card.
Wait, how do I throw you up here?
Oh, you're double.
Uh oh,
I mean, this
like this.
works. Yeah. And so I bought like a bunch of them sealed, like $1.50 a piece, I think. And I just love the yeah, I love the snowflake on this one. It just makes the most sense to me. But it's the Cosmo
Is
variant. If there's a
what's the set?
Zapdos in Arctic, it's originally from Journey Together, but it comes in the holiday box. What is that called?
Yeah,
The
Advent calendar.
advent calendar. Yeah. And then second thing, it's more of like a small chip in the collection goal of all of the illustration rares from Scarlet and Violet and Ascended here or and Mega Evolutions. But I finished Ascended Heroes.
Ooh,
So where we go.
I've decided today. By the way, I'm going to make a master binder of all the illustration rares.
Are you gonna do Japanese or English?
Probably English. I want to be able to share it with
All
my
right.
daughter, and like
Then
Japanese is
I
cool
can
and all, but she can't read it.
I can help you like organize that because
Nice.
I have a Figma file with everything from Scarlet and Violet,
Meryl.
and of course, gotta love the Meryl. And then the second half, I can pick it up. Mischievous.
That's my second low
This
key favorite card.
this I love the Mischievous. I was a big fan of Mischievous in Gold and Silver. Bonnet is this card's illustrated. If you don't know, um, this artist did the Umbreon EX in Prismatic, and they recently did the Xerneas in Chaos Rising. Xerneas, however you want to pronounce it. Togekiss, Slurpup, Trevenant, Mimikyu,
I love that card.
Doug Trio. If you want to see maybe like a deep dive on all these cards, I do have a video. Selfish plug.
Love it.
This card's so good.
Spiritomb.
Yeah. If with and then there we go. Dreepy. And then last but not least, we
I kind of like the
have Fan
Staraptor.
Mode. Yeah, the Staraptor is cool too. I love the setting. Colors are nice. But
Hey,
yeah, finish that. They're in top loaders or card savers for now because I need to set up a binder for Mega because I Black Bolt White Flare is too large to fit in my other binder, so I'm reorganizing. You know, it's backbreaking work reorganizing binders. Like you as a
yeah.
mid 30-year-old, that does not feel good on the back after like 2 hours of trying to map out your binder. I feel like I'm doing mental math trying to make sure I don't miss a slot.
And then you mess up a slot by like one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tragic.
Finger Butter says new segment idea. Halucha on that thing sets collections to throw down on. Thank you for the $4.99. Mega
Finger
appreciate it.
Butter also had the Snorlakin idea. I haven't
Oh
forgotten that.
yeah, I gotta text. I gotta text them that.
I
Thank you
need to
for
save
showing your
that.
name. Yeah. All right. Let me have a turn. I have two sets of things to show. This is the first. So I looked at the top cards of these, but I swear I've not looked at the cards past the top cards of these. Okay. Let me get me on this screen. All right. All right. Got a little
Nice.
Tatsugiri.
Tatsugiri.
Dude, I'm terrible at this.
There
This
you
is why I
go.
don't put packs on camera. Tinkaton. Oh god. Wait a minute.
Infernape.
Wait.
Multiple Infernapes.
Oh
Ooh.
dang. What do we have here? More Infernapes. Okay. I think this is actually from last March. Okay. More of these. Tatsugiri.
This is this is so funny. This is so funny because this is like a memory of what was shilling those damn tag teams. And then the Infernape was like underrated. And then Tatsugiri went through a huge spike.
Okay.
This is
That's that
so
that's that
funny.
pile. I remember when I bought a bunch of Tatsugiris and Eevees to grade them. Because the pop for the Eevee and then the Tatsugiri was really low. I mean, relatively speaking, right? And I just saw an opportunity to grade them. All right, we have
there we go.
this ugly card that I don't like.
That's the
Okay.
oh, so
this
good.
probably has a print line. Oh my god, how many did I buy? Okay. This probably has a print line, as they always do. Got the Raging Bolt. Another Pika. This is Iron. Wait, who is this?
Iron Crown.
Iron Crown. I do like that art. Another Raging Bolt. Another Pika.
Let's go. Let's go.
I know in English a 10
Dude.
is like 500 or something now.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
I have 3 10s.
I'm pretty sure it's like 500 now.
And I have two raws in my binder.
Oh, this must have been a while ago. A cake kick, another Pika. Another cake.
You're insane.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Jason says apparently organizing your binder is a blue collar non-union protected job. Justice for the binder organizers.
Yeah, that was my random stash of Japanese cards I bought. I think that's more than a year ago I bought those for whatever reason.
Those Pikachus and the tag teams Aptos, Moltres, Articuno. It's gonna be a nice sub right there.
What I want to know is why did I buy Tinkaton? And why did I buy 3 of them?
It's so cheap. It was already really cheap in English. I imagine it was even cheaper in Japanese, so it was like a why not decision.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to show?
No, that's all I have on my desk. I just went to our local retail PSA submission center. They have one at Mojo Breaks, and I think there's like 4 or 5 currently in the US where you can just go in and drop off your cards. And I did it for the first time, and it's such a simple, smooth experience. So, when you do a PSA sub, you have the option to send home or send on your own, or select a FedEx shipping label, or the third is drop off event. So you select drop off event, you get a QR code, you show up with your cards in order, and they literally just count them, scan your QR code, done. They're instantly entered into the PSA app. So you don't have to worry about like anything from the moment they pick them up. You don't have to worry about like inbound shipping, insurance, or anything like that, which is nice.
Wait, do you have to enter the cards?
Of course, yeah. You come in,
okay.
you enter them online and just get a QR code, show up with your cards and card savers, and done.
I'm just saying, CGC, you don't have to use card savers and you have to enter the cards.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
That's,
You can send
that
them a
is
stack of
crazy.
100 cards in sleeves, and they
Yeah.
will do all the work.
Those poor CGC
Yeah,
employees.
those poor employees. Um, I sent that. What was it called? I sent an Air Espeon. Did I send you that? The picture of that?
Yes, yeah, the one that had like the line in it, right?
Yeah, it's. I can't wait to see what it gets back. It was. I've never. It looked like. It kind of looked like it felt like a metal card because like it was. It was. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
even
kind of
try.
metallic.
Yeah, and then I got a thanks to Spat for telling me to pick this up. I picked up a Air Texture Victini EX where the texture was like missing
Victini EX, the text from Black
from
Bolt
Black
White
Bolt.
Flare.
Yeah, it wasn't the texture wasn't completely missing, but there's like spots on it where the texture was gone.
Got it.
So yeah, I have those in grading. All right, I want to show you something else because I just wanted to show this, and I found this. So I bought a big lot years ago of diamond and pearl cards, and I found these they came with these binders, right? And I opened up the binders, and they were just like binders that you would put stickers and that kind of stuff in there. And then I opened up this cellophane that had just like this stack of cards, right? Jason probably knows what they are. I've never seen them before. And I'm like, what is this? So I'm like looking around online.
Ooh, that Onyx is
Okay.
nostalgic.
Wait. So then I turned it around.
Oh no.
This is like a complete set of unpeeled stickers. Dude, how do I get all of this? Right? This is set 1. This is set 2, the Ken Sugimori Zard.
Yeah.
Okay. You got set 3.
Oof.
I knew you were gonna like this one. Blastoise, you get the little Squirtle Doodle.
Yeah, and War Turtle.
Yeah.
Dragonite? Come on now. Gyarados? Cubone?
Okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Oof. Let's go. That's
All
sick.
these are
I've never
stickers,
seen
by
this
the way.
before.
I want to see if I can get Beckett or CGC to grade this. None of them are peeled. Look at this Blastoise.
Yeah, the whole Evo line. That's so cool.
It's number 5.
Wow.
Look at this guy.
Little Snorlax. Let's go.
So there's 12 in total. I'll power through this.
Is it all 3 birds?
I don't remember. Yeah, all 3 birds.
Yeah. The Gyarados is crazy.
Yeah. Moltres.
Wow.
So
Oh man, I would frame these. I would put them all side by side in a frame.
10. Clefairy for whatever reason, but you know.
You can get them matted. That would look sick.
Look at that Snorlax.
You said there's 12?
Yeah, that's 12.
Yeah, that
Look
would
at
look
that.
really
Look
good.
at that tough cow.
Speaking of tough cow, that illustration rare in Chaos Rising is really nice.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna buy a bunch of this. And of course you get number 10.
The classic Nidoking. That is by far the best illustration of Nidoking, hands down. And the OG Jolteon. Oh man.
Yeah.
I wish they would bring that back somehow into the video games, whether that's like your sprites being like, I don't know, watercolor of some sort, or like I've seen a lot of those like fake Pokemon games. There was like this Emerald one where it's like 3D but 2D because it's like pixelated, but it's just really done in a creative way. I'd love to see that, but with watercolor in the games. It's just feels like Pokemon's missing that now these days.
Well, it was done like that because they didn't know any better, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But like it just watercolor just reminds me so much of like the OG original Pokemon games.
Oliver asks, are those like the card ass sticker sheets where there's an image underneath the sticker?
And there probably is something under it. Don't do it.
No. No, the only thing I see is the postcard on the back or whatever this is. This is a postcard, right? Yeah, that says
Yeah.
postcard. And you're supposed to bend this in half. You can see here there's like a crease where it's supposed to be bent.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the lowest listing I saw on eBay was like $1,400. I'm probably just gonna
The
get them
rich get
graded and
richer.
framed.
I the rich get richer on accident.
Dude, I bought this probably for like $200 for a bunch of junk cards years ago.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Um, yeah, I don't know what to do with it, but I think grading it's the right call, right? If I can.
Yeah, but also you don't even need to do that. I would honestly just get them professionally matted and framed. Like have like a grid of 12, like 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom in order and just in a massive frame. It would look so good if it's professionally done. I don't know, you go to like Michael's or something and have them
So three by three
size
by
it.
3x4.
Well, the frame would have to be big enough, but you'd have 6 on the top. It's a grid of like 6, and they would insert them, and then have a matte frame where they cut into the mat, and it's like embossed. If that makes sense, I'll show you what I mean later, but it would
My
look
file
nice
says
just
rich
hung
get
up.
richer. Look, I don't
That's what I'm
know.
saying.
Maybe y'all should have invested into stickers back in the day instead of buying a bunch of booster boxes in English. Use your brain. Sheesh. All right, let's keep going. What's in the PC? You got anything for the PC to show?
Other than no, like everything that I showed, I got the Ascended. I haven't been buying a lot of like any graded cards. I have a submission and assembly. Most of it's going to be for sale, but there's a few cards I want to keep. Um, yeah, I don't have anything too exciting this week.
I have a stack of Delta species fire cards. Also in a random box I found as I was going through my stuff. Good old Ralts. I think I have to say, I think Delta species is my favorite.
They're
Got
fun.
the Phoebus, Larvitar, Horsey,
Horsey, nice.
Fire Horsey, Jinx, still terrifying as always. Krabby. No, that's not Krabby. That's
The Kingler.
Kingler. Jeez, what is wrong with me? Bagon. Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl's
Tough.
nice. Yeah.
Tough, right? Mankey and
Love it.
Pupitar. Rich get richer, Jake.
Rich get richer.
Yeah. If only you connected,
That
collected.
is crazy work.
Smash your pass, Jake.
Jeez. Oh,
Recently bought a full set of uncut sheet of Burger King cards. Nice.
Those are cool.
Nice. Should I buy a plus membership to attempt getting SPCs in 30 minutes? I can't blame you. I'm not going to do
Good luck.
it. Good luck. You should watch that video on the guy who he vlogs himself botting Walmart and the other websites. It's actually very eye-opening and really puts into perspective how much of a chance you actually have at getting this stuff.
Yeah. I think you sent me the link, but I hadn't had a chance to watch it. Kind of scared too.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. What a bum. It's I think the video I sent you, he was able to check out 65 times
Yeah.
on Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was like 5 ascended ETBs per checkout or something like that.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
I
Botter Boy something or something like that. I can't remember his name.
don't know. You could find it.
Yeah.
You can find it. Nothing else in the PC?
Sadly, no.
Yeah, sorry, I got one more thing. I really want to show you this.
Yeah, no, I'm here for it.
So I got this. Did I show you this?
No.
Oh, let me take it out of this case. By the way, this case is awesome.
No.
Okay, well,
Those those are the like generic slab mag BS.
sport. Hey Jake, how about you support small companies for once? All right, this is a PSA set. So funny story. I got this from a guy who got this from Ricky, or forgot this from someone else who got this from Ricky. Because when I posted on this on Instagram, you see that swirl?
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's perfect. Anyway, this has changed hands multiple times. Dude, everyone's upset about this case I just showed. Wow. You know what? I'm about to double down and buy a whole set of these. I got this as part of another card. Jeez. People
Damn.
get very territorial and tribal about their
It's graded. It's
their
graded guard or
graded
die.
guards. What's the other one? With dragon whatever?
Dragon scale. They're all knockoffs of graded guard.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay, let's keep going. Hobby highlights. Where are we starting today? Let's talk about Chaos Rising. What's your general take and sentiment post weekend? The release is out. Greninja is still like $450.
Set's doing really well. I mentioned that I went to Mojo's to do a PSA submission, and when I was there, they were doing a I guess like a ripping event, but also like running their tournament. So like you have to, when you come back out here, Erna, we have to go there, because when I first went to Mojo's, it's just this really small like building, and in the back they have like a larger like warehouse space, but like customers only have like that experience in that front space, which is like it's a really small. It was like a really small room. I want to say like a 14 by 14 max. And so they've done an expansion.
Did I go here with you?
No, we haven't gone to Mojo's. We went
Okay.
to Card Shop Center. Yeah, the other one. But there's an they expanded to the left side of their office to this massive like box break room, but also they have the PSA submission center, and they have all of their how like Japan has like their display set up where they kind of like they're vertical rather than like at like a desk for all of their singles and slabs. And they have a bunch of tables where people were ripping packs. It was actually pretty cool to see. But they had Chaos Rising at 208 a box. They had prismatic SPCs at like 250, and I was tempted.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was for that day only. And then I think they ran something similar for Memorial Day on Monday. But yeah, I'm overall, I like the set. It's a small set. I think the illustration rares are cool. Like I was a fan of like a lot of them. There's like 5 or 6 special illustration rares. I think Greninja is always and forever will be the top chase of the set. That's not changing. I think its price point makes sense in comparison to the rest of the market. Like I look at like where the Meowth is raw in perfect order in comparison to the box. I look at that, and I look at like Phantasmal Flames, and I'm like, it makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes
400
sense.
now, by the way.
Yeah.
395 low list near mint. Last sold 400.
Yeah. I guess I would say like it being just a week out or nearly a week out from release, that price doesn't feel awful. We're looking at everything else and just kind of put it into perspective. But yeah, I'm not like excited about the set, if that makes sense. Like I really like Greninja, but I just haven't been a big fan of the Greninja cards aside from the promo from Shrouded Fable. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about it. I like the Mega Dragalge. I think that's actually my favorite card of the set, which is weird. Like it's not a Pokemon that I've ever found to be interesting, but something sparks my interest with that card. And I also found out that it was T0 that did the Mega Floret, Mega T Floette. T0 did like a lot of big cars. They did the Umbreon V from Evolving Skies. They did all of the Johto Beast in um, Temporal Forces. Their style is just really well done. And then that AZ's Tranquility card is pretty cool. Like I love that art style, and it's fitting with the Mega Floette because he's like holding Floette in his hand or whatnot. Those cards would probably look good side by side. But yeah, it's a cool set, but I'm not like over the moon about it.
It's just
What
fine.
about you? Yeah, I also like that they gave us
Uh,
all three of the Gen 6 starters. You get Chespin, you get Froakie, and then you get Fennekin as the promo.
I have not heard anyone say that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever actually realized they gave us all three starters in this set.
Yeah. I pulled this jumbo ice cream. Anyone wants a jumbo ice cream near mint, PSA 10 worthy, let me know. I'll sell it to you for 80% TCG low. um I bought 5 Greninjas at an average price of $450. They're all either going to be graded or have already been sent.
Nice.
You're probably asking or saying, why would you do that? It already dropped to 400. Won't matter.
Won't matter.
Not the
Yeah.
game I'm playing. Print
Did you express
qualities.
them?
I did. I'll let you know the results
Heck yeah.
in about 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, I like Phantasmal was a tiny set, and Greninja is not Charizard, obviously, but you know, I think Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, these sets are gonna pass. They probably won't reprint them because there's not that much demand. And as time goes by, people are going to wish they bought, it just look like Black Ball and White Flare. Those cards and those singles, albeit a lot of it's probably manipulated.
Yeah, it definitely
Like,
is.
I never pay attention to current sentiment for sets because people are generally just wrong.
Yeah.
And when you take the long view, most of these sets are going to do all right, including Perfect Order. I
Yeah.
think it's
No,
going
I
to be just
agree.
fine.
I mean,
So
it's doing just fine now. I mean, the box is selling for over $200. It's gonna be hard not to fail. I saw this question. That's a good question.
Lee asks,
What's
what set were you not excited for and turned out to be a banger? I mean, Phantasmal is probably a really good example. Um,
I would say Mega Evolutions.
oh, really?
I Yeah, like I wasn't that excited for it, but I think that set is like hands down the best base set we've ever got. Um, I'm a big fan of the Gardevoir, the Steelix, the there's a lot of cards in that set that I just the Bulbasaur line, the Mega Absol, like I, it's crazy. Like I can only imagine what Gen 10 base set will look like. And are we gonna see something even better? Or like it's hard to say, but like I think that set was one of the sets that I was like not so excited about until it came out and I actually got my hands on the cards and was like, oh, this set's actually really good.
I think I wasn't excited, but I also didn't really have an opinion on Mega Evolution. But I think Black Bolt and White Flare for me, because like
Yeah.
I played Black and White. I got back into the hobby for a short stint as a young adult, buying Plasma Storm and some of those sets. I just remember how crappy those Pokemon were for me. So when they announced Black Bolt, White Flare, I'm like, yeah. Now though, I still believe it's the best constructed set, like by far.
Do you say that because
All
every
the cards are expensive.
Pokemon? No. No, do you say that because every card got an illustration rare and it's the best constructed deck, or is it because like there's that, but there's also like the black white rare red rarity, what are the BWRs? Like I think that adds a lot to it.
The
Um,
BWRs will go into this or that. The Zekrom and Reshiram full arts, I think, are
yeah,
phenomenal. Um,
I agree.
Seismitoad, I don't know. Seismitoad, whatever. But, it's like a
Yeah,
$2,000 card down to 10, which is
is it
crazy.
really?
And guess who has one in
Wow.
grading, Jake?
How many times are you gonna send it till it finally gets the 10?
This one's definitely a should get a 10. Yeah.
Good luck, because that set's quality is pretty rough. I've
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
slowly trying to pick up the IRs. I have a dent in them. I'd say I'm about like 50% there. Then I think last episode I showed you I have every single special illustration rare in a 10 except Superior, which is in grading. So hopefully that tens and I can close that chapter.
Do you think you're always going to collect PSA 10s to master set?
Um, okay. Sword and Shield's done. Like that is the one set that will forever be off limits until like either I decide to in the heat of being I don't know 60 70 where I'm like let's offload this or I pass away and Andrea sells it.
Including
The
promos?
whole like no the Sword and Shield alt arts they're done. Like
Including
I
promos?
have like the alt art promos. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, nice. Like the
yeah. Like
evolutions.
all of it. Arceus, like the whole registry. If you look up the PSA registry, I'm like number 10 complete set. I think there's
Wow.
like, yeah. No, yeah. I know like 3 or 4 of the people that have the complete set. Are you collecting black belt and white flag IRs in a PSA 10? In a different market, I would have. But I'm actually only doing, I don't have it near me, but give me a second. Give me a second. I'll bring something up.
When can we get a Johto focus set? That's what I'm talking about. I don't think they're ever going to do it though. Because Johto is one of those weird generations where I feel like there are a lot of people who are diehard Johto fans, but I don't think most people know how many Pokemon are in Johto. Like usually it's like Umbreon, Espeon, Lugia, Ho-Oh, the legendary dogs,
Okay.
Tyranitar. I
This is
feel
going to
like
be on.
there's not as much excitement for that era as there are just for like the top 10 Pokemon. We're talking about Johto,
I'm
Jake.
Oh yeah, if there's a Johto set, it's game over. I'm really excited for series 2. Um, I've been reorganizing, so my trainer gallery is in a separate binder, and I'm gonna relocate all of this into that binder. But this is Scarlet and Violet, basically. Where's the best? There we go. So there's a few. I'm missing the Magikarp, and I'm missing like one other card in Paldea. This is the Charmander Pokemon Center promo that I'm missing.
Oh, you're doing both.
I need the Snorlax Pokemon Center. I could open a 151 Pokemon Center ETB if I wanted to, but I probably shouldn't. Paradox Rift. I need the Pokemon Center Fluttermane. Surgeon's done.
Not, dude,
Shrouded's done.
you're doing this and tens.
Oh, when I do the tens, it's not illustration rares. It's just the special illustration rares. Like
Oh,
I'm
I see,
not.
see.
I was doing all of the Kanto and Johto illustration rares and tens, but I've kind of set that aside. I've considered selling my Scarlet and Violet tens because Prismatic is just one of those sets that I'm just like
Not a fan of.
not a fan of. But I don't know. It's still something that I'm thinking about. I know that I'll probably regret it, but
I think Scarlet and Violet's gonna run soon, dude.
it probably will. Like That's
Low
why
pop enough.
I don't want to let goals die, but I also want to be a little bit more logical and like realistic about certain things. Um, because like I obviously, yeah, I love my modern, but I also like a lot of vintage. But like that, the vintage market is so shot to me. Like it is like it's so ridiculous that it's just laughable to me. Like anyone buying and bidding on these cards in auction right now, I don't I it truly just makes no sense to me. Like I don't feel good about it, so I just stay away from it. Um and so
Yeah, I agree.
I've been really enjoying just binder stuff again. And I mentioned this in one of the cards and coffee videos I recorded, but I want to do a live on my channel where it's just me flipping through my binders and reordering binders and just having conversations as I go through them and just talk about the cards and literally like what I used to do for like actual cards and coffee videos, or not videos, but like getting together with people and just showcasing stuff in our collections just on in a live format on YouTube. So yeah, because I don't get to flip through these binders enough. And honestly, it's what got me back into the hobby, going back to like 2020 with all of the box breaks with Rev and Leon Hart doing like vintage stuff. It made me dust off my old OG binders and was like, I need to re-sleeve all of this, and I put
Yeah.
them in better binders. And I don't know, man. I'm going back to the basics a little bit. Like I'm gonna continue to grade like a madman where I can, but because I really love grading. Like that's like truly like one of my favorite things about collecting. But I just I like
Simpler times, dude.
yeah, I'm okay with that. Like just let the chaos kind of continue and I'll do my own
Rise.
thing.
Let the chaos rise. Yeah.
Honestly, the last three set names just feel so in line with what the market is doing. Perfect Order, Chaos
What is
Rising,
wait, what does pitch black mean then?
Pitch Black is literally peak
We're done.
top signal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I am a
these
big
are
fan of the Armor Rouge.
I am too. That side by side with the um what's its counterpart in Journey Together?
Surledge.
Cerulege would look so good graded side
Or
by
Journey
side.
Together.
Not Journey. Did I say Journey? Prismatic Evolutions.
No,
No,
prismatic.
no, no. Surging. I'm
Surging.
thinking
Yeah, yeah,
Surging.
yeah.
The IR, not the special art in Prismatic. But yeah, honestly though, you want to know what my favorite card from this list right here is?
Zarude?
The Slow Bro.
Slow.
Dude, that card is so good.
Can
It's
we
so
agree that
good.
Slow Bro is way cooler than Slow King?
Oh,
Can we
that's a
please
hot
agree?
take. That should have been a hot take, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Um,
Sell out. Johto sell
you know
out.
what? You know what's funny about the Delmise card that Chris mentioned, the one in the
Yeah.
bottom left? I thought it was a Bennett card because I saw Bennett in the background and didn't even recognize Delmise at first, which is like the ghost anchor Pokemon.
Has this been in the cartoon or anime? I need to watch an episode with this Pokemon is in it.
I have no idea. The Zarude is tough
Um,
too.
yeah, Zerd's tough. And then the what's the fox's name?
Uh, I don't remember. Someone in the chat might know.
Foxy Woxy. Yeah, that's what it is. Foxy Woxy.
Totally.
um, the parrot is that Toucannon?
Something like that. And then I think that's Sil Valley, right? Or is that
Bastodon.
type
Shasta
null?
Valley. That's the valley.
That's Sil Valley, yeah.
Thievul. Thievul.
Thievel. Yeah, there we go. It's like
By the
Sly
way,
Cooper.
do you like in our text exchange when you didn't respond to Retro and I said Cricket Tunes?
I didn't I didn't even get it. I didn't even get it. It went past my yeah.
So Retro's waiting for a response from Jake. In silence. And I said Cricket Tunes ... And I thought it was the funniest dad joke ever.
Went
Here
right
all
over
day,
my
guys. Here all day.
All
Okay,
right, I've got opinions.
I the best card in this set is the Mega Zerora.
Oh, I hate you. You're so annoying. You're so annoying for saying that. You literally
How?
just trolled. You're lying. You're lying.
Okay,
You're
it's
lying.
second best to the Morpeko.
Hold on.
What? What is the issue here?
You're lying.
Are you gonna say the Chandelure?
The best. Wait. Okay. First of all, the best card is obvious, and that's the damn Mega Darkrai. The second
Okay.
best card is tied between the I already forget its name. The Chandelure and the what's this damn Pokemon's name? The one that Dedenne
Morpeko.
evolves into Marpeco. Yeah,
The Denny
that
doesn't
Zero.
evolve, dude. The Denny's not evolved into
Whatever.
Morpeko. Okay.
Oh, whatever.
Jeez.
Um. Anyways, the Zero Aura is the laziest art I have ever seen as a special art. And this is the same. This is Ghidorah. This is the same artist that did Ethan's Typhlosion
There's so
from
much
Destined
aura on
Rivals.
this dude. I can't even.
Oh yeah.
This
All
card
right.
is
How do I
awesome.
remove this guy from the chat?
Okay. Now, what about Morpeko?
The Marpeco's great. I
Okay.
love the. Yeah, the
Okay.
framing. This card's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that the trainers connect. This is cool.
Yeah, this is cool. Who's the Valley trainer?
It's from
Sun and Moon, right? I don't know
Yeah.
anything about Sun and Moon.
You get +1 point for the Zero Aura for mentioning this, Rizzy. But
Static
still,
Shock vibes.
it's a really weak card.
I
looks
just
like a
find it
full art.
surprising that you think the Darkrai is that good.
Darkrai, it literally feels like it's out of Crown Zenith. What are you talking about?
Lazy. Redoing a card art? Wow. Are we really? Wow.
It's not redoing anything. It's connected. The colors in that card are so good.
It's a good card. I'm just trolling. But I still like Morpeko.
Okay, now I have a question for you.
Yep.
You have to pick one. Perfect order, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black. Which one are you buying and why?
You mean which one will I end up buying more of and why?
Sure.
Pitch Black. Clearly.
And there you go.
And it's because everyone else is buying it. This is not a difficult question to answer.
As a collector boy, all right, stop.
Who cares what I want?
Stop with the play mind.
This whole market is based off of what other people want. It's not that complicated.
Pitch Black is by far the best of the three. Morpeko has Invader Zim vibes. That's so accurate. I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Bubble Mew, record sale. Bubble Mew, Black Label. Do we know if this is paid for? Actually, I should probably double check that. Oh, it's golden, so it has to be paid for, right?
I suppose so.
Let me double check this. So a Black Label Bubble Mew sold for a whopping 237. Mew EX Black Label. Hold on, let me make sure I pull this up. What do you think about this, Jake? Oh yeah, 236,000 on golden, so it was paid for.
If I'm being completely honest, Ryan's Card House is auctioning one that has an NBA stamp. I think it might have the gold or black stamp, if I remember correctly. And I think it's actually going to go for less. I don't know.
Less, right?
No, it has the NBA on it.
But dude, NBA doesn't mean
anything. The market says otherwise.
But why would an NBA card go far higher than a black label. Black label is
It
literally
is
the
a no, it
highest.
is a black label. NBA, like the stupid little
Oh,
diamond
NBA.
sticker.
It's an NBA black label.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna
I
catch. Like, there's no additional premium on top of a. That doesn't make any sense.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. But we're going for third party validation on top of third party validation.
Oh,
Where does it end? It's like what?
why do I
Like,
need a certification on top of the certification to tell me that my card is the grade that it should be?
hey, not only is your card perfect, it's a little more perfect. Or it's
It's
perfect, but not the perfect
it has the
perfect.
certification of being perfect.
Like,
Perfect.
you know what's funny is
Ah,
NBA's been around for forever. And there's been like this new wave of shilling NBA over the past, like, I want to say last 6 months to a year. And it's well timed. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's incredibly goofy, personally.
yeah, I
I
mean,
don't think
don't
I
hate,
think this person gets hurt long term. I think this sale, this is like, I don't know, man. 200 and are
dude.
you serious?
237,000 for a modern card, let alone
That
a
came
black
out
label.
less than 3 years ago?
Let me go on a rant about low pop because it's only pop two. I watched the episode of Card Lounge where they were talking about they had the guy on who created the first black label Mew. By the way, I think he's the one who sold this, and it was a pop one at the time, and they were talking about how like, well, how rare, it is really rare, but like how rare is this stuff really? Because what happens is that when there's publicity on low pop cards, um, there's actually like a lot of risk in that someone who has a perfect card will go grade it,
Yeah.
and people don't. People are like, oh no, pop is like definite. Like, of course, there's only pop one of this card. It's like, no, there's only one that's been graded. It's not how many actually exist. So
Dude,
I just find it crazy that someone would pay that much money for Bubble Mew when I guarantee you, dude, there's probably people at shows who go out and look at PSA 10 Bubble Mews to see they would actually black label just for this opportunity alone. And so if I were that buyer, I would be nervous because this Bubble Mew is not rare, you know?
59
And
bids.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 5 or 10 of these in the next year.
Yeah, I wouldn't
So
be either. I also think about this stuff with a lot of vintage too, and my mind goes straight to Scott Pratt because we've been seeing crazy numbers on a lot of reverse hollows of just low pop stuff that it's not low pop because it's hard to grade. It's low pop because no one sent it.
because no one
And
graded it. Yep.
no one graded it. And when I hear that, people think that that doesn't mean that there's a lot out there. There is more of this reverse hollow stuff out there than people think. Where like Scott has like literally just boxes and boxes of EX era stuff that he used to just pull the rare out, the actual hollow rare out, and put everything back into a bulk box and just set it and forget it. Like mint stuff right back into the booster box that he opened. And I can only imagine how many more of these that are just perfect, ready to be sent to PSA. Does that like is that going to change the pop like 2 to 3x overnight? No, but I think that like a lot of this low pop stuff of like just like I hate to say it, but like the silliest unpopular Pokemon.
Goofy, as Jodo Jake says.
As
This is
no,
goofy.
that's a Joey term that I've just stole from him because I think it's hilarious. It is goofy, and I think a lot of that slows down sooner than people think because people realize I don't care if this card's low pop. It's not even a Pokemon that I like, and there's a lot of that right now. Um,
Yeah.
And maybe I'm wrong, but I just I don't
Well, there's
I don't see it
retracing.
holding up.
All
Yeah,
those mid-air random reverse hollows, PSA 10s, like that stuff's not. It's not going up.
yeah,
We've seen a
yeah.
significant retrace. So
Shocker.
yeah. Yep. Shocker. Pokemon Center Online. Did you pay attention to this
Yep.
news?
Yeah, I did look around. It looks like you have to submit your like Japanese ID. I think Shug's in the chat, but like I wonder if he can provide more context on how this
Case.
works. But it's like a government issued my number card,
Well,
from my
I imagine
understanding.
it's probably like. Are you familiar with KYC in America?
No, sorry.
So KYC is it was it means to know your customer, and it
Oh,
essentially is um providing your actual identifiers to prove who you are. It's like social security, passport information. The reason why people don't like doing it, just generally speaking, is because you are opting in to tell the feds, the government, that you are exhibiting, participating in whatever behavior it is. So, like in the
yeah,
banking system, people don't like it because now the government knows how much money I'm making. They know how much crypto I have. They don't know how much digital assets I have. If you use some of these like digital marketplaces, if you use Courtyard, actually, they work with Stripe, I think, and they will KYC you before you can get paid, unless you withdraw the crypto. If I believe
okay,
that's the case, and so it's very unlikely in the U.S. we would adopt something like this.
yeah,
Um, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But in Japan, it makes sense. And I'm curious and interested in like what impact will this have on the secondary market? Because for a long time, people in um, really, if you're all over the world, you could buy Japanese phone numbers, register
yeah.
for a Pokemon Center account, use a VPN,
Hmm.
and
What's that site called? I was looking into it a couple of years
SMS
ago.
codes,
No, I remember
smscodes.com.
that. I remember that hack, but there was a I can't remember it, but there's a site you would do to basically set something up like that so you can purchase through the US. Why what am I never bought anything
I mean, like a
from
reshipper.
Japan. Maybe it was like a reshipper. Maybe I'm thinking of yeah, forgive me.
Yeah, so a lot of
Not
these
by
flippers or scalpers, whatever you call them, would buy a ton of phone numbers, and that's how they get access to the lottery system. I don't
yeah.
think I've ever won. I think I've only won like one Pokemon Japan lottery since the dawn of time. Maybe like
Sheesh.
once.
Sounds like it's
So
worth it.
yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens in the secondary market. I mean, um,
Do you think that'll apply to some of these promo events like the one that we saw with the Magikarp? Because there's probably a lot of foreigners there. Like I would imagine it's like a lot of like people from China and Taiwan. Like,
I don't think they're. I think that's just participation based in person.
yeah.
And you can hire. You can hire people. When I know people who go to conventions to like line up for promo cards, and you can pay them like $20 an hour, and they'll just do that, and they'll wait in line multiple times for other games, right? It's not specific to Pokemon. Comic Con and um, Magic Con, whatever it's called. You can
Hmm.
pay people to do that. So I don't think they would do that for that type of event because you have to show up physically. This is probably more so for like the online drops and lottery system stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. I hope the US is getting better about this for the Pokemon Center here. For I know that they're adopting SMS and newsletter exclusive stuff, but I hope they continue to find ways to like get it into people's hands that actually want it, and are able to spread it out better than what they're currently doing. I wish bigger like brick and mortars like Target and Best Buy. I think Best Buy's starting to do things like that with like their lottery system. But if more companies did that, I think we'd have less of this botting issue and a lot more less resellers. But we shall
Yeah.
see.
A wise man once said, if people are scalping, that means there's stuff worth reselling or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, man.
You know,
First
I was
partner
surprised
series
by
3.
this. Yeah.
Which part?
The pack selection and the release date. So I was timing this based off the first and the second launch, and it was like a perfect 2 or 3 month span between the sets, or the series 1 and series 2. And I had expected that we were going to see Pitch Black and the following set, which would have been the Rayquaza set, as part of
Supposedly.
series 3. Yeah, because I initially expected this to release in September, but I think they pushed it up to avoid the anniversary set. Um,
We still don't know when Rayquaza set's coming out, right?
we do in Japan. I imagine if it comes out in end of July in Japan, it'll be an August or September set here in the US. Because if Pitch Black comes out when in
July.
July?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would expect like September that set comes out.
I will probably just
Or
blind buy that set.
or we have a situation where we have Pitch Black in July, and then we have our 30th in September, and then our Rayquaza set and our Aura Seeker set are a single English set in November or December.
I would like that.
I think in November we would get that, and then our final mega set would be in January, which would include our Raichu X and Y as like a holiday, which would be a two. I'm theorizing. I think it's going to be two ETBs, one for Raichu Y, one for Raichu X, and then we get our potentially our base set in March for Gen 10. No,
Wait, when the next game doesn't come out until end of next year.
end of next year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, you're telling if we're going mega all the way until like October 2027, that's crazy. I
could be
I
wrong.
wouldn't be. Yeah, I mean, we don't have too many more mega Pokemon to attend to other than Mega Blastoise, Mega Lucario Z, X and Y Raichus, Mega Absol Z. Like those are the big ones that come to mind that are new. And Victory Bell, Mega Victory Bell, we still haven't seen, which is another one that I'm excited for.
Knockout Cards and Repack says second best podcast on today. Well, Joe Rogan is daily, and so I guess that makes it second. Yeah, partner series. It's funny because I don't even think we talked about series 2, did we? Oh, we did.
We mentioned it in our last episode. Yeah.
Man, so it's Trico, Froakie. I'm gonna buy a lot of this one.
It's Gen 3. It's Gen 3, 6, and 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a lot of these. The packs are really good.
We already know that Torchic and Mudkip are going to be the top dogs, and then I think a sleeper
Trico
is going to be. Yeah, I don't know. I like Trico. I don't think most people do, but I think the sleeper here is going to be Fuecoco.
It's definitely not going to be Chespin. Let's just
Hey, don't be.
Let's put our guy at the far end of the scale.
Don't be hating. I think
I'm not hating.
The Mega Chestnut looks really good, and I actually have a theory that Pokemon is going to be in the Rayquaza set as like a lead character in the set, like on a pack art.
Do you want to hear my my evil plan? I'm gonna submit 10 complete 27 card sequential sets.
Yep.
Why not?
Yep.
Why not? Why not?
I've thought about it myself. Trust me.
Why would go
It's
for 9 when you can go for 27?
yeah. I would
And
do
I
it.
know I'm gonna get wrecked on that one card, and it's gonna be Chespin. It's gonna be Chespin. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I think these look really good. I listened to
You don't pull them up.
Jordan Collects a lot. Shout out to Jordan. And I'm in kind of the same, like, I'm on the same side as him when it comes to like Salvatore did all of the illustrations, but it would have kind of been nice to see a different artist do each series. Then again, like they probably wouldn't look as good together in a binder,
Yeah.
but um nonetheless, I think these cards are so cool. And like Gen 2, like that Totodile is like probably my favorite of them all. And like me as like a Squirtle fanboy, that Totodile just does it for me because I played Silver as a kid, and it has the Silver Feather and it has Lake of Rage with the Gyarados. So I'm just like, yeah, this
I'm
is my
pumped.
card. Yeah.
Mega pumped. Yeah, I want to buy a bunch of these for sure. For sure. All right, Sylveon. Did you follow the news on this?
I looked it up. Basically, we're getting a new basic Chinese prismatic evolution set, and this is like their exclusive SIR.
This
I don't
is
know if this is.
their exclusive card. It's the I guess it's just one of the top chases. There's 2 Sylveons, by the way. There's the one that we
Yeah, they're
got.
getting
And then,
their one. Yeah, they're getting both.
I mean, look, I poo-pooed on exclusive simplified Chinese cards for a long time. You know, they do well
Yeah,
over time.
agreed.
The hardest part is sourcing them in quantity because I feel like every source I've worked with usually just sends me the leftovers. But yeah, I'm down to dabble a bit. I've opened up a couple of gem boxes recently. Gem 5. It's a fun experience. Yeah.
Have you
It creates a lot
seen?
of bulk that looks good.
Have you seen these here? I just set myself up. Oh, can I add it?
Yeah. No, don't worry, I got you. Yeah. You're on stage, Jake. The
Yeah.
coins?
Yeah, they come with each one comes with it's like for each evolution it comes with a pack and one of the a card I believe of each evolution.
Yeah. I saw that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. They make cool stuff for everyone except for America.
Yeah, it's a lot of different products for one set. They're really milking it. Are those cards or what?
Those are card covers, I think. Yeah, those are sick. Ooh.
Yeah, that's really cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
I would say we're overdue for an evolution though. Like Gen 10 is the gen to be placing a new evolution.
It's going to be a flying evolution with wings as ears as wings.
Already.
And it's going to be called, I don't know, but it's going to be flying type. No?
I mean, I love the idea. I mean, there's so many options. Like we still haven't gotten poison, fighting, steel, dragon, ghost.
I was trying not to say this terrible
fly
idea.
on.
Jesus.
Wow. Creativity.
Oh boy.
Someone please come up with a better name in chat than fly on. Please.
Yeah. Cool. We're going to this program with a reminder that we are sellouts. And if you'd like to sponsor this podcast, your ad can go here. We have no sponsors this week.
We don't, but we do.
I guess. Who's our sponsor?
Well, we don't have a sponsor, but I have been lacking. If Jason's still in the chat, he wants to be a sponsor. So I told him I'd reach out to you, and I forgot to do that.
Nice.
So
What is he selling?
his eBay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. Well, I'll touch base with you after, but yeah, he wants to support. So
Glideon. Oh my gosh.
Glideon,
All right.
no.
This or that. I prepared a couple of these. We have this segment, and then we'll do Q&A. If you have any questions down below, or ask them down below, we'll star them, and we will answer them appropriately throughout the rest of the stream. It's only 8:18, so we got some time. All right, Jake, this or that. I should actually add the third option, which is the Japanese Lily's Clefairy, but let's keep it simple.
Oh, from Sun and Moon?
Yeah, the promo.
Dang.
But let's keep it simple.
All right. Okay. I actually like Journeys better, like much better. And I think it's mostly because of the color palette. I think they knocked it out of the park. I also like how Lily's eyes kind of reflect off the grass, creating like that green color in her eyes. And it just really goes well with the pinks of Clefairy. It's a really nice palette. Compared to the one here in Ascended, it's also cute, but it just doesn't hit like the one from Journey.
I like the one from Ascended.
That's fair.
It's so happy. Look at the Clefairy getting hugged.
It's okay that you're a contrarian.
Smiling.
No big deal.
Let me show you guys this other option here real quick.
I know this one is really good. We have
this option here.
This card's good, but I still think Journeys is the best.
$500 is still cheap. Someone should buy this.
The one listing, it's gone by the end of the pod.
Yeah, I remember when this card was $80.
Someone, hold on. We got Arion. We got Sorion. These still all right.
You guys are still going.
This is the Shark Tank, and we still haven't.
Gustion.
Gustion. That's terrible.
You guys are Dustions.
Terrible.
You guys are dusted. Refresh the page. Oh, jeez.
Skyon is disgusting.
All right, we're not going to show that. These are probably the worst suggestions I've ever heard.
These are Flygonian.
All right, next. Twilight Masquerade, Greninja, or Chaos Rising. This is a no-brainer for me. This is Chaos Rising. Twilight Masquerade, I don't know what's going on in this picture at all. I don't like the diamonds. I don't like terrestrialization. It's just too much going on.
I know exactly what's happening in the Greninja EX from Twilight Masquerade. Greninja has just thrown a grenade inside of a Chuck E. Cheese pizza party. And for those that don't know this about the Mega Greninja EX, there's a normal Greninja in this artwork. And I don't know how many people have actually seen it, but it's there.
Hold on, I gotta
pull it up
on my other screen.
Thrustion? All right, this is getting out of hand.
Where's this regular Greninja you're talking about?
Thrustion is crazy. Pull it up in
he in that water
detail. Celestion sounds. Yeah, he is. Celestion. All right. They're not even trying anymore.
Yeah, Timion. That's all you guys. Helicopterion. That's by far the winner.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, which one did you pick?
I think I'm actually going Twilight. And I don't like either, if I'm being real. Like, take me back
Huh.
to Shrouded Fable, Greninja. And even then, I'm picking Kingdra over that card. All right. Sorion might be the closest. All right. We got an actual contender here.
Sorion?
Yeah, they might
I mean,
get our
that's probably
seed
not how you got
money.
to spell it. It's probably Soarion.
Propelion, actually not bad.
Oh.
I don't like the spelling.
All right, let's continue. Gold cards. All right, Jake, you're gonna have to pick your
Okay.
top two.
I My top two, this is actually
Yep.
super easy. It's actually the first two.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gardevoir
Actually,
and Lucario.
me, yeah, the Mega Lucario is my favorite because it reminds me of Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh. It feels like I don't know, it feels like a Yu-Gi-Oh card to me, and I think that's probably why I draw interest. The Greninja and the Zygarde are the worst of this seven. Like, they are, like, that Greninja, I couldn't even tell what was going on there, but it's basically the same thing as the Greninja's upside down.
They
Oh
gave the
wow, this
Greninja
is
the
crazy.
the Charmander treatment from Mega Charizard X from Phantasmal. He's like covered up by the text.
Yeah, the Mega Charizard X is decent too, but I'm throwing all these away if I'm being honest.
I think I am Mega Lucario and Megazard X.
Mega Lucario and Mega Zard X. Those are actually my second options, like, or second
Yeah.
option. Yeah,
I don't
I
really
agree with that.
know what I'm looking at with Zygarde. It's kind of
Hold on,
confusing.
I got you. I got you.
All right, well that was quick.
Oof. This one's actually incredibly tough, but I'm going Zekrom for my boy Dan Chow.
Yeah, I think the Zekrom has a bit more going on. I like Zekrom.
I just love the fluidness and flowy feel of Reshiram.
It's
I'm
pretty.
pretty sure that's Kawaii, if I remember correctly. It looks like Kawaii, but the Zekrom is just. I've always liked Zekrom more than Reshiram. I've never been like a fire type kind of person, so Zekrom was like my go-to, the black and blue. And this card just looks nuts in person. But
Yeah,
both of
I
them
really like this
very,
card.
very good.
I agree. Very, very good. Agreed. Zekrom.
Would you rather have these or the black white rares?
The black white rares. I think they're the
Damn. Damn.
dude, the black. Have you held them? Have you graded them in a 10?
I've
Let me tell
seen
you,
them.
as someone who's graded them in a 10, they look great.
Damn.
I have a white a Reshiram in grading right now, actually.
Good
Avion.
luck. You'll
Dude, you guys
probably
are
10 them.
still going. Jeez.
Avion's not bad. I actually, that Propelion and what
What
was the
about
other
Baby
one?
Mamion?
Baby.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
uh,
I love it. I love it.
Zekrom with the dark and deep blue background is so tough. Yeah. I think it
Yeah.
just has more. I don't know. Has more
It
going
has
on.
more of a godly legendary Pokemon presence than the Reshiram.
I agree. Scalpion. Oh. All right, Bulbasaur. Ooh. Bulbasaur or Bulbasaur?
They really are on a roll right now. You know, I'm indifferent because I love the adorable aspect of this Stellar Crown Bulbasaur. I love that it's a triptych with the other two. I love the Pidgeys. Like the Pidgeys, just I'm a sucker for the Pidgeys in these. But I also love my Air Jordan Bulbasaur. Like they're both really good. I feel like the Bulbasaur on the right is more Kanan. Like I just like the way he looks. Like he looks more like Bulbasaur than the Bulbasaur in the Stellar Crown. But I love them both.
I think I like the Mega.
I'm really like 50-50 on this. I love that they're both triptychs. They both connect.
What's the Bulbasaur connect to? The Joltik?
The one on the right?
No, the
Which
one
one?
on the left.
To the Squirtle and the Charmander. They're all there's a
Oh,
triptych.
duh.
They're all
Oh my god. Isn't there a Joltik that connects
This
to the
man
Bulbasaur?
said Joltik. No.
Yeah. Am I crazy?
You are
Chat,
crazy.
am I crazy? Come on.
Joltik is
I'm
crazy.
gonna roll the dice here. Joltik. Come on, Joltik. Let me look this up. Joltik. Dude, I'm not crazy.
Wait, is he on the sink? No. Wait.
Isn't this in the same room as the Bulbasaur with the Yamper?
Wait, where's the Yamper?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
He's laying on the Yamper.
Wait, what?
Are you looking at my screen?
Yes. Where is this Bulbasaur? Where does this exist in the Bulbasaur art?
Isn't this the same room as the Bulbasaur?
What makes you say that?
Oh, dude, I'm crazy. Yeah, you're right. We're stretching. We're reaching. Whoa.
I thought I was having a stroke there.
Whoa. Dude, yeah. I like the one on the right. Man. Take a sip of my drink.
What?
Long day. Oh, we got a question, Jake. Does the Snorlax promo for 151 also connect with the Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle? Okay. I can answer this one. It does not.
No.
No. I wish it did.
Wait. It does have the Pidgey along on the photo on its stomach. I mean, if you want to tie them together, they would look nice, but I don't think it was intended. Because that Snorlax also has Diglett and a few other Pokemon. But sure, it would look nice together.
So just to confirm, that Joltik is not in the same room as the Bulbasaur. Just want to make sure that is...
Honestly, that's from Paradox? Because that artwork did not look familiar.
Is it a stretch for me to even say that? I don't think so, right?
Can you...
No?
That was Paradox? Yeah, that was completely wild. It made no sense to me. Oh, there is a Yamper. I never noticed that.
Real collector right here.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, he's laying on the Yamper.
Huh.
By the way, I have a random thing I have to show you.
Okay.
Look at this auction for the Greninja. Oh
yeah.
boy.
Doesn't matter.
Pop 2. Whoa, that's not even a clean
You bought
10.
You bought 4 at 450. So you're in at like almost 2K, and then you're in at.
I'm not gonna make that much back from this.
2, 4. Yeah, like almost $3,000, including a grading.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, you'll cover it with 110.
We shall see. All right, Q&A. We have plenty of time left. Right on schedule.
We have
As
a question.
Usual, dump the questions in the chat. Otherwise, Jake and I are going to talk about Rudy for the next hour and a half. Hey, hey guys, how do you feel about Destin Rival stamp pre-release cards, insanely low gem rate, and PSA 10 pop? Investable, figured people will want the set like Team Rocket Returns.
I can you go ahead. You go ahead and start.
Jake actually convinced me to buy the Build and Battles, and I can tell you it was probably the worst decision I've ever made with my money. Joking. I think like absolute rarity is a good thing. Some of these cards are really hard to find. And then you put in conditional rarity. Some of them are going to be hard to grade into 10. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. All you players out there, this is why you can't have cards, because guys like Jake take the things you're supposed to play with and they put them into acrylics so that no one has access to them. Think about the players and the kids, Jake.
This is like the weight of like an infant. I just realized. Way more valuable too.
I would be very careful with stamps because you cannot compare Team Rocket Returns, an era that is very, very low circulation, hard to find, to a set like Destined Rivals, where the print run is like way bigger.
Yeah.
And young Playmaker said in the chat, Sword and Shield pre-release stamps, like what happened to those? And there's a Charizard, there's a Lugia, there's a Snorlax. Like there are good cards that are stamped in Sword and Shield that probably should be doing better, and they aren't. So, if you can get them for cheap, it's not a bad idea. But like you're going to be sitting on them for a while, and I think these cards in a 10 are what, Jake? Like $200, $300?
Yeah, they're not that expensive, but if I'm being honest, I think we talked about this. I think if you're gonna buy stamped promos of a build-in battle set, it's gonna be Destined.
I know, but that's such a bad.
Yeah, no, I know, but
that's a bad.
Sure, but
like,
if you're gonna buy the stamped,
if you're gonna
promos,
drink
buy
pee, drink the pee. That's not as bad,
Yeah.
Like,
no, I get it, but yeah, that's that. I see what you're saying, but also, if you're gonna buy these promos, you're better off buying the staff promos than anything else.
I think the staff ones are going to do well, and they're definitely getting harder to find. They're also significantly more expensive.
They're also hard to grade. They get thrown into a box. They're not like carefully put into a card saver like your PSA magazine promos.
Yeah, not drink the pee, lol. Yeah, don't drink the pee. I know. I don't want to poo-poo on the idea. I just think that like it's really hard. The challenge is we have so many options these days that like, would I put $200 in something like that? $300 maybe.
Yeah,
maybe a couple. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath for this, but I do think that there's going to be a point in the hobby where a lot of these Cosmo promos are really sought after. Like I truly believe in that because I think that we haven't seen Cosmo Border promos since the EX era, if I remember correctly. And so like bringing them back, and they've been doing a lot of really popular Pokemon. Like I remember the first initial set of 3-pack blisters for Scarlet and Violet base with the Arcanine. The Arcanine one stuck out to me very early on. And I've seen them do it with the Psyduck one is popular when Mega Base came out. There's a handful, and I guess like they're so cheap. It's also like, why not earn? Like raw, like a lot of these Cosmo promos are probably like $1 or $2. And like, is it really going to hurt you to put 40 to 50 bucks into 25 to 40 of these like Cosmo promos and just set away and set and forget? Like, I think about Rusty when I think about these things, and it's just like buy them when they're cheap. I didn't buy these like holding my breath for them to go up in value. Like these just look sick, and I love the connected stamp with the damn, what's it called?
Snowflake.
Snowflake. Like, it just, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
cool. And so it's like, buy
Yeah.
what you like, but don't hold your breath for it to go up in value.
Yeah, I agree. So are they actually only doing one wave of booster boxes now? They've been doing it for a while, I think. So
I mean, basically
uh
since,
surging
yeah.
by
Well,
surging?
yeah, we did get a restock of Surging, but then most of them
Oh
after
yeah, we
that
did.
started going to the vending machines. But that was the
Yeah.
last set. We haven't seen reprints of
Destined.
Journey. Destin hasn't seen a reprint.
Except for the
Only
European
Europe.
yeah,
Yeah,
which
Europe.
who knows what that's about. Let me. Sorry, I gotta make sure I'm not missing any of the old questions. Oh, this guy asked a question at the early show. I wanted to answer it, but I could. I didn't have the heart to. It's an investment question. I have 90% of my. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. Go ahead, Jake. You got to read this.
I have 90% of total net worth in prismatic ETBs at $160 each. Been a year. Ascended is stealing temporary attention. When will people realize Priz is objectively better? Thoughts on my position?
What do you mean by better? I mean, by the way,
I
I did buy 100 prismatic ETBs, so I'm also in this camp. It's not 90% of my net worth, but I did buy 100 prismatic ETBs for
this is an alt
$145.
account. This is an alt account. This is not real. If it is, I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a real question.
You don't think so?
And if it could be,
I think it's a
I'll
real
answer
question.
this. I'll answer this. I'll answer this like bluntly. For those that know me, I'm like brutally honest. I think this was a bad buy. I also, I don't want to say Ascended Heroes is like an obvious better set, but at the same time,
It's a better set.
it kind of is. Um, it has like some of like 4 or 5 of the top 10 Pokemon of all time. Also, better print quality, more um, more cards at different ranges for all types of collectors. You have $3 illustration rares that are amazing, and you have $800 to $1,200 special illustration rares like Mega Gengar and Trikachu and whatever. Whereas, like, it's really evolutions or bust,
Yeah.
in my opinion. From like a value standpoint, I do think there's a few really cool cards in Prismatic that people probably don't like as much, like the Blood Moon or Saluna or the
One of those
the
four faces
Palafin. Sure,
ogre
those are
pawns.
those
What are
ogre
we
pawns are
doing?
far worse than the ones from Twilight. But
Iron hands.
yeah, I think at $160, it's crazy to me because I feel like they've kind of just floated. Like, Prismatic doesn't feel like everyone was like really trying to, as like, when I mean everyone, like a lot of the investment channels were saying like Prismatic is like the ultimate buy. And I think it's like opportunity cost, and like I feel like its gains are much less than like other things in the hobby. I don't know. Excuse me.
I have a feeling. I just get the sense people have no idea what they're talking about, and you should just ride the wave. What people are buying is what people want. And right
Yeah.
now, the value exchange between an ETB of Prismatic and Ascended, people want Ascended more than Prismatic, but it might not stay that way forever. So
It won't. There'll be a set that's better than Ascended at some point.
Ascended
I
will
mean, it's
not be a top 3 set in the next 2 years because they're going to release better sets.
that's just, I mean,
I think. I
but
hope.
yeah, I mean, I think it's very obvious. Like, if I keep saying the base set from Scarlet and Violet is better than the base set from Sword and Shield, and the base set from Mega is better than the base set from Scarlet and Violet, well, that sounds like a pattern to me.
Yeah. Do you think they'll do another original Gold Star similar Greninja for the 30th? If so, what would you like to see? I need a Gyarados card. They won't do it because Gyarados. I don't know if they keep it at that. I don't know if they think Gyarados is like of that tier.
You don't think
Um,
so?
I know. I'm not saying I don't think that. I'm saying I don't know if they think that.
I think they do. Like
But there it already is
we've
a Gold Star Gyarados, so
yeah.
that nobody has because it's incredibly rare and expensive.
Yeah, Fukuda comes back with a new gold star.
Gold
Uh,
Star. That's
huh.
tough, actually. I'm trying to think about what would actually make sense, not just what I would like to see.
Yeah. I think it could be Gen 1 starters, similar to Mudkip, Trico, and Torchic.
Gold Star Squirtle.
Yeah.
That'd be that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. There's a Fukuda illustration from there's a Fukuda illustration of Squirtle from Platinum that's on my list of Squirtle cards that coulda, woulda, shoulda been a gold star
Coulda,
if
woulda,
it just
Fukuda.
happened. Yeah. Gold star Trubbish. Dragonite deserves a gold star in my opinion. In my opinion, that's what Hectic's saying.
Hey,
Shout out to
I
Hectic.
like
I
Dragonite.
mean, you're not you're tooting my horn. That's for sure, Chris.
All right. Poke and Shin. How do you feel about the Japanese Boss X Pokemon Giovanni promo card? I bought a lot of those and graded them.
Did it end up coming out in English?
And then eventually ended up it just came out in English in Destin Rivals, I think, right?
Yeah, something like that.
How do I feel? I mean, it's,
I like it as a coffee connoisseur.
I like it. It's good coffee. Boss coffee's in like every Japanese vending machine in Japan. My guilty pleasure, you're not gonna like this. I love shitty coffee. Like I love like a dollar pay go to McDonald's,
Good
go
old
to a vending
7-Eleven.
machine, like go to grocery outlet, buy like some beater cans of coffee. Can't like, like I don't know. I don't know why. I just have strong childhood memories of not being able to afford these things. Do I want to go to a coffee shop? Sure. But do I want to go to like Asian supermarket and buy like a cold
Like
can of
64 pack of
no, just like a one little mini
yeah,
can of
no,
like
some of those are
five
really
ounce.
good. The boss ones are good.
Yeah. I don't know. I have a weird addiction to that kind of stuff. Yeah. Smith asks, "Hey guys, what are your thoughts on Blue Sky Stream?" I'll take this, Jake. This is a Japanese set, by the way. You just sit back and relax. I got this, buddy. Um, I I recently picked up two at 1,200 AUD each. Last solds are 3,000. That is a mega steal. Is it worth realizing these games now to move into grading more cards? So I have something to share with you, Jake. I sold like 50 Japanese booster boxes to Daisuke. And I sold just a bunch of boxes that I didn't want. But the ones I did not sell are cards and coffee, crappy cards and crappy coffee. I kept a lot of I have a tag bolt right here. I kept a lot of
Nice.
the expensive and rare ones just because yeah, my camera has a dude, what is
Yeah, the angle was crazy.
has this auto tracking thing. Um well, one, I was able to cash it out because it's impossible to liquidate Japanese booster boxes. It's like very hard to find a buyer. But I decided to keep like Blue Sky Stream, which is Japanese Evolving Skies. You know that Rayquaza is a pop 2,500.
Yeah, it's really low for a modern card. It's kind of
That's
crazy.
why it's a 10K card in PSA 10. And in English it's a 3K card. Yeah, the question of like, do you sell? Do you hold on? Like, it really comes down to what else can you do with the money, and how long are you willing to wait? I'm personally waiting because these sets are really hard to find. I bought them cheap. My opportunity costs I can stomach and deal with. But like, teach their own. I don't know what else. I don't know what your bankroll is. I don't know what else you got going on. I don't know what you're selling. I don't know how long you're willing
I
to
mean, it
wait.
sounds like it's a good opportunity for them. I think they kind of answered their own question here. Like,
Yeah. If you have to make a decision and you don't have any other options, it makes sense. If you can't afford to hold on to them, it makes sense. But some of this Japanese
yeah.
stuff, the rare sets get incredibly rare. And the Japanese, like when I go back to
I mean, you
Japan,
see it with like XY boxes, right? Like some of those, I
yeah,
was surprised by some of those prices. I had no idea that some of those XY booster boxes, because like the smaller ones were as expensive as they were.
I'm going to Japan in September. I'm going to bring a couple boxes and use it as collateral to sell it
Not
back.
a bad idea.
So, as usual, if you have any questions, leave them down below in the chat, and I will star them. Seraph asks, "I'm seeing a trend where vendors are focusing the Chinese versions of Moonbray on Lovebirds and Lugia, Silver Tempest, and others. You guys think there's a new hype there? I'm not seeing that trend. But I've saw that trend early on. I'm not currently seeing that right now. I don't buy those cards because why would I buy the C tier version when I can get the A tier version? And you know, I think there's always an argument of like getting the cheaper version, more people can afford the cheaper one. But like realistically, I think someone would rather chase the expensive version than own like the C tier version.
I 1000% agree. I I don't even dabble in the Chinese cards, not even in like the grade to sell play. Like it's just not for me. Um, do I appreciate some of the Chinese exclusive? Yeah, but I just I would avoid it. Like if it if it's like these cards are obviously going to do better in English and in Japanese, but I guess that there's a buyer's pool for the people that want a cheaper alternative. But at the same time, if you're buying these for your own collection, you should be buying them solely for the fact that you just want to own the art and it's affordable to you rather than like the collectability long term or investability long term. Um,
This is a good
that's just
question.
me.
What if C version is better quality than A version? I mean, who cares?
Well,
So who cares about
the
print
market doesn't
quality
care.
if nobody wants
Yeah,
it?
yeah, the market doesn't care.
So
If that yeah, if the print quality is better to you, and that means more to you than the market value, then by all means, it's like Henry buying
yeah,
Chinese
but
stuff. He
that's
buys
your
it because
choice. Yeah, it's
yeah,
your reason.
yeah. This is a good example of what how like we are too emotionally attached and have too much subjectivity into our decision making when it comes to what cards to buy. Because I think a lot of time we get mixed up between what we want versus what the
We want
market
people to want.
wants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you're not going to convince people that because Chinese cards have better print quality, people should buy them.
you're literally
I
talking
would
to a
love
brick
to.
wall.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would love to convince people, but no one's going to do that, and no one's going to listen.
and
And the market wants what the market wants. So
and guess what the market wants? Exclusive Chinese
expensive.
promos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exclusive.
exclusive. You know what I mean? Like they don't want the cards they can get in Japanese or English. They just don't. So
Yeah.
that's what is carrying the Chinese market. Like truly, those
In
exclusive
here.
promos.
You mean here?
Yeah, yeah, that's what's carrying. Yeah, like the C versions, they're not going to carry the market if there's an English or a or B equivalent. It's just not going to happen. It's a C version for a reason. When it comes to the exclusives, I've said this before, and they probably won't because they've got a good thing going. But if they ever printed any of those Chinese exclusives in English, it's game over. It's literally that whole set of the market is just done for. Yeah, funniest thing in the world would be yeah. It's just like what One Deck Vintage says. Like this isn't going to happen. Like it's not going to happen. But if it did, it would be game over.
Yeah. Which I had the opportunity to buy that card at 4,500 and 5,500, and I thought it was too expensive.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to buy a sealed box for 3.2, and I didn't.
Flip side light. Oh, I like this question. Who do you guys watch or follow on YouTube for Pokemon content? Shout out to Jordan Collects.
Big shout out to Jordan.
Um,
He's a friend of mine. I've had him on the channel, and we had a good conversation. I text him back and forth. I really enjoy listening to Jordan. He's been very consistent. Shout out to him. He just hit like 5K subs. So congrats there.
dude, it's cruising. I just hit
Yeah,
5K
he's
subs too.
no dude. He went from 4K and then he went to 5K 2 weeks later. He
Dude,
like,
that algo.
yeah, he's shot. Yeah, he's killing it. I love listening to Rudy. Like Rudy's like, I don't know, man. He reminds me of someone that I would have interacted with at a card shop as a kid. Like that's the best way for me to put it. Like I feel like I've met a Rudy before as a kid at these card shops I used to ride my bike to. It's he also reminds me a lot of my stepbrother's dad growing up. Like he just has the same kind of humor. Um so I love listening to Rudy. He just has I don't know. He comes from like a point of like a true love for the hobby, but he also can troll and be a goofball and make silly 90s jokes that are not appropriate now and still gets away with it. Um yeah, I've been watching a lot of Rudy. What about you, Ern?
Wait, it's kind of funny that you just. We should talk about Rude in a second. It's kind of funny you say
Yeah.
he, for the love of the hobby. He does not like Pokemon.
No, but he loves cardboard. Like,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
cardboard.
Like,
Yeah. I listened to this guy Andy, his Kaizen TCG, who I met at card party last year. Really small channel, has like a couple hundred subscribers. He's a vendor. He probably is going to do like high six figures a year this year, maybe seven figures. I just like listening to people who don't have an agenda and also aren't riding the wave of something. And so I can get like real market intelligence around what someone is doing who is a heavy spender in their local areas. And like, truthfully, that's actually really hard to get because unless you watch Jar Chomp all the time or these vendors and you're actually watching the hours of their content, very few uh YouTube creators actually like talk about their perspective on like here's what happened this weekend when I went to this show. Here's what I've been seeing. I traded crystals and I sold this and I bought that. And so I watch Andy a bit. I mean the funny thing is I'm gonna rattle off a bunch of names and everyone else watches them. We have Henry, we have Chuck, Chuck, we have Nostalgianomics, we have Cardinal, we have who is this guy I just saw? I watched
Joey
DJ
just went live
now,
with Pokey today.
Pokey, Team Rocket
Yep.
Joey. Try not to shout out the usual suspects.
Oh, I've got a few. Hectic, TCG, Bondiggle, when they make
Yeah.
content. There's a lot of good small channels popping up through Henry's community, which is really nice to see. Also, obviously, Sleeve No Card Behind and Shug's podcast, The Weekly Weedle. That's like a must.
Oh, there's a
Um,
guy that's like Oliver. I forgot his name. He does like the history of Oddish.
that sounds really
You know what I'm talking
familiar.
about? He did the history of Oddish Pokemon cards. Oh my, I'm blanking on him. Very
I'm gonna
high
look him up.
production quality content. Oh my. When I have the name, I will link it down below. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people to watch. I would just say like just browse YouTube.
Is it Check the Box?
Check the box. Check the box.
Yeah,
Love check the box.
yeah. His collections are probably crazy. But yeah,
All
he
right.
does a lot of like graphics and whatnot on his channel.
Where
What
do
are
you
you
guys
guys
think Destin
thinking?
Rivals Mewtwo will be at the end of the year or the next year? It's currently like $1,400, right? Let me double check.
Something like that. I don't know.
Any predictions there, Jake?
Well, I can definitely say that it's retraced a little bit since I traded into it. I think it was at like 15 or 16. It's at 12 now.
It was at
I mean,
2K at Card Party last year. Remember?
no. I got mine for 16 in trade.
Pop 20 or 12,800. It has about a 50% gem rate.
Depends on where the booster box goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
who
know,
knows? I like the Ascended more. I don't have it yet. I like that one
yeah.
much more.
I mean, I hold a lot of Destin Rivals booster boxes. That's where I put a lot of my money. Um, thank thank God it's worked out. um, but a lot of the top chases, it's hard for me to invest into cards like that when Sword and Shield is still like kind of the same price or cheaper for some of the cards.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I don't.
So, yeah,
It could the same and float in that 12 to $1,600 a year from now. Who knows?
yeah. Wait, what are the other top
That
cards
being
in?
said, we are getting another Mewtwo in our anniversary set, so there will be more attention on Mewtwo. So Mewtwo, Mew, Umbreon, and Espeon will all get the new rarity treatment, as far as we know.
Chromium versions of Mew and Mewtwo? Are you excited for that?
No, those don't look good from the images, but who
That
knows what
trailer
we.
look was not good.
Yeah,
They
it
looked
was so
terrible.
weird. They did look bad. Looked messy.
I bet it's like fusion cards.
I
Some
stop.
weird like that.
I don't want that. Keep
Like
that out
Dragon
of
Ball.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I can we all earn whose alt account is this? Who
what do
is
you
it?
think
Is
are
it
the
Ret-
chances
is
that
it
Ascended Heroes could be like that guy who said he bought Prismatic 160?
I think this is either
Why would you
I
troll a
think
question like this?
no, I think this is Retro or Ernie. Those are the two people I think it
New
is.
skater?
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe Jake Smith.
they are also legitimate questions.
No, Young Playmaker, that name is too alty for me. I feel like it's retro. Like my gut says it's retro. There's
Yeah.
no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I you can talk your ear off. Like
Soapland
Ah.
wants to know any update on Final Fantasy MTG. I still have my boxes and a chocobo. Market's flat. Unfortunately, that is the latest update. I wish I had better news. Oh, I like this. Did you guys talk about all the vendors complaining about Card Party? We did not. I did see this.
That was dirty. Teamsters set up a
The fees.
yeah. So basically every vendor had to roll in their carts into the main lobby area, but originally they were supposed to load in through the loading dock, but they last minute forced people to do it through the main lobby, and anyone that rode their bins on wheels had to pay $125 or $150, and it's not per vendor, it's per person carrying something on wheels. So like let's say you had two sets of wheels for everything you needed for your table that two people are carrying, you had to pay like $300 to get them in.
Why do they charge that again?
Something to do with them being um, part of a union. The Teamsters that like set it up or are part of like helping, but there was only apparently like 8 to 10 Teamsters on the premise.
Why are you saying Teamsters?
Teamsters is a union. It's like
Oh,
a
you
yeah.
made him sound like
Teamsters is like
a bunch of little
no.
criminals.
Team Rocket. No, no, they're a union. They're like the most known
Okay.
union. Um, so yeah, and I heard it was really bad. I think they basically blindsided Pat, and Pat is offering to pay everyone back who had to pay. I can guarantee you that they will probably never go back to that venue again.
Man, I like that hotel. It looks so cool.
Yeah, it did look nice. Um, I also imagine people are complaining because same weekend as Collecticon in Florida, and we had Front Row Card Show all on the same weekend.
I heard it was not a good vending experience because there were not enough buyers, which is music to my ears. I'm going to the next one for sure.
Pat moved Card Party to San Francisco. Oh wait, San Diego had their
He's saying,
wait. Oh, he said move. Oh, okay. They usually announce it at the end of the event that where they're gonna have it next year, but
yeah,
it doesn't sound like they did.
yeah. I think Card Party is the best event I've ever been to, but I don't know how much emphasis they're going to put on making it a. I mean, the thing is, if you invite vendors, you have to make it a good experience for them because they're not going to come back.
Can I be honest? I love that like Pat has grown this event so well over the last couple of years. Like I've seen it from its first year to last year in Seattle, and like it's insanely impressive to see the scale. That being said, when you start to have multiple events, people become selectors. They don't go to all of them. And I think this event would do better if it didn't have 3 events a year and it stayed away
Yeah.
from other bigger events. Um, because the East Coast one, yeah, I get why he did it, but I think you get, I don't know, maybe from a business perspective, it's definitely more of a profit having multiple, but I don't know, it definitely dilutes it.
I think you kind of have to roll the dice because the current,
Yeah,
like, you can't predict the current state of the market. You also can't plan around other events
yeah,
because you never know.
yeah. You never
So
know.
I don't know. It's Did I tell you that my wife? I was so sad I didn't get to go. She's like, if you really want to go to an event once a month, you can go to an event. And I was like,
You legitimately just sound
I
like,
pulled up Claude. Hey, tell me the full calendar of events on the West Coast of America for the rest of 2026. Um, yeah, I wish I went.
yeah.
Oh, I'm going to Front
I
Row
did.
Portland, actually.
Oh,
I'm
are
gonna visit
you?
my
When is
parents.
that?
Yeah. 3 weeks. I'm gonna visit my parents and then go that weekend.
Go see your. You said Portland.
Yeah.
Is that the first front row in Oregon?
No, they've done it like twice already.
Hmm.
It's only like 400 tables. All right. What else we got here? Shinji Kondo Oricorio. Do you think it will do well long term? I actually think it will do well long term. I really
agree.
do. I think the Megazard is it's overshadowed by the Megazard. Like it was just like the promo that came with that, and no one talks about it. But I think it's going to do well.
Which is crazy to me. I know it's Charizard, but that Oricorio is like way better to me between those two cards.
Yeah. So what does that mean? I don't know. Those cards are actually pretty good out of the cellophane.
I buy them any chance I could find them.
And
They're cheap.
the
I think they're
Oricorio
like
is
12 to
behind
14.
the Zard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a code card behind it.
Do you think Sword and Shield hits are undervalued?
I mean,
Yawn. Yes, I've answered this question million times. Next question.
It's very true. Yeah, if you look at like, I would say compare where something like from like Paldean Fates is in a 10, like the Gardevoir, the Charizard, or the Mew, compared to a lot of the chases from Battle Styles or Chilling Rain. They're like a little too close, in my opinion, in
Yeah,
value. And we're talking like 5 to 6 year old sets at this point. Like
2026. Yeah,
Battle Styles came out in 2021.
almost 5 years ago to this day. March.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. I still have
Yeah, it
one
is
case of
crazy.
Battle Styles that I've held on for 5 years. Real investor right here, and it's only it's still at 250 a box or whatever.
I still have the Vivid Voltage booster box I got when I got back in.
Yeah, me
Like,
too. Me
yeah.
too. I ripped like 2 cases of Vivid Voltage.
I
No
opened two
Pikachu.
boxes and was with me and one of my childhood best friends, and he pulled the Chonkachu in the second box. And at the time, we just didn't know, but yeah, he pulled the chase.
Matt Lewinsky asks, "What happens when pop 20 to 40 cards enter into the bear market? Pop? Does pop matter, Jake? What happens to pop?"
I mean, it matters. It just doesn't matter right now. Like supply demand. It's simple as that.
I
The
think
demand,
people overthink pop both ways.
yeah.
You have people who have a strong opinion that like cards that are high pop should not do X, Y, and Z. And people on the other end who say like cards at a low pop are manipulated and blah 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 blah. And truthfully, it's it like the Moonbryon is never going back to 3K. Period. Because there's too many people incentivized to make sure that it's above whatever it is now. And the minute it goes to 35, people are going to buy it. 33, people are going to buy it. 32, people are going to buy it. And so, I'm actually of the opinion that like pop is probably the strongest indicator of like security for a card because the sell through is really what matters. And I don't think the sell through is going to drop off a cliff because there's 20,000 of them. I mean, the Rayquaza that I've purchased many of since end of March, early April, it's plateauing at 2,800, but it went up from 1,700, and it's a pop 14,000 card. So, you know, Phantasmal Flames charges to pop 20. Like that one, that one I don't feel as good about. But
Can I also flag that we're gonna see higher gem rate more often with Mega Block cards compared to Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield?
by
Like,
July, Jake, did you know Mega Gengar is going to have a higher pop than the Prismatic Umbreon?
I'm not surprised. The cards are good.
That's
The card quality
crazy.
is good.
But that's
It's good
crazy to
quality.
say. It's already a pop 3,500 card.
Prismatics, I know. I'm not. That is crazy. And uh, it's going to take a while for this to really set in. But when pops are this high, this fast, and the tens are this easy, I think the margins start to close up a little bit, and people just like, I'll just grade it myself, and I'll find like, you know what I mean. It's gonna be less of like, oh, this card's a hard 10. Like I gotta go like dig into the weeds for a perfect card. No, it's not gonna be that hard. Like that Charizard's a good example of that. Like Phantasmal's print quality is good for the SIRs. The illustration rares were actually a little bit 50-50 from what I remember, but that was the only set out of any mega block that had any white dots that I could find. Everything else Like you can go. I said this in one of my recent videos that I recorded, but I recommend one person in here to do this challenge, and that is blindly go buy a $5 illustration rare from Scarlet and Violet on TCG Player in quantity of 10. No, listen, listen. Your favorite Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet that is an illustration rare from any Scarlet and Violet set under $10, buy 10 to 15 of them, and then go do the same thing with a card in the same value in Ascended Heroes. I guarantee you your gem rate is going to be twice as high, maybe
I would just
even
say
three
your
times
your
as high.
near mint fidelity is going to be higher,
Easily,
easily,
easily.
like by far. Yeah,
So,
sometimes it's hard for me to comprehend how much demand is there right now that justifies this Zard being a 2,800 card with 20,000 pop. But it's just the demand's that high, and so like pop doesn't really matter. I you know
yeah.
so I don't know. What's gonna happen in bear market? I don't know. That's the least of my concerns. In a bear
How
market, everything's probably gonna get trashed.
do you feel at all like auctions obviously play a part, but like do you think a lot of the value is being propped up by marketplace offers as well as like instant rips and buybacks?
Oh yeah, because you're never there. You're not. The public doesn't know what the offers are.
Yeah.
It's instant liquidity that's being given to people who grade cards, and the public has no like. There's no record of like the offers you get on like PSA Vault.
And what happens when there is? And you
Yeah,
can make your own offers. And yeah, yeah,
yeah,
it's interesting.
yeah, totally. But at the end of the day, if the gambling epidemic doesn't go away, then I don't think there's any impact on
Yeah.
all this. Um, so many different questions now. Hello, is this thing on?
Shout out to Ronald.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Hello. Thanks, Ron. What's your view on trophy cards? People are willing to pay 250K for a bowl meal. Do you think trophy cards are undervalued? I think the significance of a card is becomes quite subjective at a certain dollar point because all the cards are truly rare, right? So it's a matter of like, why do you believe one is more significant than the other? Like to me, the no rarity Charizard outside of the Trophy Pikachu should be the most expensive card in the hobby because it's legitimately like one of the rarest, if not the rarest cards in a 10. And it's iconic. It's a Zard. Technically first print of a card. But not a
Yeah.
lot of people would not agree with me, right? Like that's just how I view it. And so I think once you get to a certain dollar point, you kind of have to decide like what is significant
Yeah,
and
but
is it justify the price?
I think the better ask here is, are the cards underappreciated? Because I think that's what it
I
comes
think they
down
are.
to. Yeah. Like
I think they are.
I I think we live in a dystopian social media world where popularity matters more at the end of the day. And popularity doesn't necessarily mean, the history behind a card. It's more about what gets clicks and what gets views, unfortunately. And I don't think a lot of these trophy cards, aside from Trophy Kang, Trophy Pikachu, Illustrator, they just don't get the attention because obviously most people can't afford them. So
Yeah.
they're not even looking. This Black Label Mew is, I mean, it's
There's gonna be 10 of these in the next year graded. I would put money on it. Let's put it on Kalshi. $1,000. There's gonna be
I
10 of
want
these
to.
created.
Someone with deep enough pockets would just go on TCG Player and buy it out and try to find one from the
Oh,
ones that they
you
bought.
just go to a show. I mean,
Yeah,
you start with
look at PSA
the
tens.
BGS tens,
Yeah,
the PSA tens, the
that's
BGS tens.
not the tag tens. My God, I hope Tyler Heart Attack is in the chat or watches this back. But I saw a tag 10 the other day of the Mega Charizard, and people love to say tag's a better 10. They're more transparent. Holy hell. That card does not get the Johto Jake approval of a 10. It
Was it a
was
pristine tag 10 or was it a
no,
gem mint
it
tag
was
10?
I don't know the difference. It was a 10.
Pristine is nine score of 970 or 980 above, I believe.
No, it was lower. It was 957.
Oh,
I
there you
think.
go. Yeah, so it's not,
It was like
it's
a
like
black and
it's
white
like a soft
PGC 10.
PSA 10. Same thing.
Yeah. I love soft PSA 10s.
In Japan, Shug was saying that they will price a PSA 10 higher if it's better quality and condition than another PSA 10.
Wait, Japan will? I did hear about that. And shout out
Yeah.
to Japan for doing that because I value that. I would pay more for a stronger copy of a 10.
Yeah. I believe you talked about this before. For newer sets going forward, how long would you wait to buy chase cards? So there's two camps here.
Yeah.
I grade first to market, so you can't actually follow my advice. And I would gladly pay 20% over market within the first 2 weeks if the card was going to 10. I basically did that with Greninja. I knew it was going to drop. Whatever. It is what it is. I'll make my money back. That said, I would probably wait like a month in most cases for the newer
It's
sets.
crazy that's the reality.
It's the new norm. Started with Descendant and Phantasmal, right?
Yeah.
A month is a good indicator. And also depends like what kind of cards you're gonna buy because like if you're gonna complete a set, it is always better to buy the most expensive cards first. In my opinion.
Yeah, no,
Because
that's
it gets
true.
it out of the way. You can start thinking about how you optimize for the cheaper cards, and like you remove the risk those cards will go up over time.
Yeah.
You get
I
them off
think
the table, right?
I think you also have to weigh in like the popularity of a set when
Yeah,
when to buy because some sets you do have more time. You have to get a pulse on where the market is on it and like the overall sentiment is for the set, and
yeah.
that can help you like either hold off or make you pull the trigger a little sooner than you would with another set.
Dude, my camera's
Yeah,
bugging out.
yeah, damn. It's like you're on a
I keep turning off this
ship.
tracking thing, and it turns itself back on, like Wally. Jeez, look at that!
Serious.
Every time I
Oh,
move.
yeah. Oh, we haven't got to this one. Man, we got a lot of questions.
Yeah, I haven't started them all. Do you think
No,
Black
you
White
skipped
Flare
one.
S? Oh, okay.
Van Gogh
Van
Pika
Gogh.
PSA 10 is around pop 50K worth 2K. McDonald's is 25 250K pop PSA. I don't know if that's a question. Sorry. I overrided you. Psycho Turkey asks, do you think Black White Flare SIRs are undervalued? Mellow at EX is only $80 in PSA 10 and it's a beautiful card. Subjectivity. It is a beautiful card, but it ain't gonna go do Mewtwo numbers.
Yeah, it's I don't know what people mean when they say undervalued anymore.
It's
Because
underappreciated. It's the wrong word.
underappreciated is probably a better word.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
like
I
all cards will go up over time.
Yeah.
Depends on how much it feels like. It might not go up that much in the next year or two.
Yeah.
But as rarity or as like supply gets eaten up and things start becoming more rare, then market price might go up. But like
Yeah.
I don't think it's easy to make a comment or statement say like this card's undervalued unless you're talking about the top cards of a set, because those typically are what will move the rest of the cards anyway.
Yeah.
If you
I
want
would
to
say a
say
lot of those.
I was just gonna, you want our Reshiram, Zekrom, and Victini monochrome cards, are they undervalued? I think they're starting to become properly valued. They're approaching like 2K, right?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't follow those.
Yeah.
Damn, I think I would rather have 2 or 3 sets of the SIRs over those. Is that crazy? I think you could
No,
afford probably 2 to 3 sets
that means
at
those are
that
probably
price for the.
undervalued.
And the thing is with Black Bolt White Flare is people like to say that it was underprinted, but I think when they say that, they're talking solely about the Elite Trainer boxes because those heavy hitter collection boxes from Costco, they had like multiple waves of those in store and online for Costco. Like I hit like probably 2 or 3 of those restocks on Costco's website, and they had multiple restocks of pallets.
Hold on, this is a troll account for sure. David Frackleton. How do you guys
No,
feel about the
yeah.
Japanese amazing rare Kyogre buyout?
Wait,
Get out of
what?
here. Get out of here, troll. That's
Frackleton is
come
crazy.
on.
That sounds like
Try a little
retro.
harder, man. That's like trying to not sound like an AI too hard. Um, yeah. All right, let's continue. Shear's question: are we too biased in favor of Sword and Shield? Yes, we are too biased. Are we just new equivalent of X and Y, S and M? Bitch people who favor the stuff they came with? Yes, we are totally biased. But that doesn't mean it also cannot potentially be true. Because in the latter part of your statement, the new equivalent of X and Y and S and M is paying dividends. It's actually paying off. So if you really believed in those eras, then it's paid off, right? And I don't think
Yeah.
the belief solely comes from. Oh, sorry, the belief starts with returning to the hobby in Sword and Shield, but I did not dump a bunch of money and double down on Sword and Shield because I came back during Sword and Shield. I did it because I've noticed the trends with X and Y, Sun and Moon, all these other eras, and I'm like, this makes sense. So there's like some emotion tied to the decision, but it's backed by like Sword and Shield is going to have its day. It's just what I really believe.
I think yeah. Um I think every era is gonna have their day, but I think Sword and Shield probably. Here's the thing: Sun and Moon, people didn't ever really call them alt arts at the time.
No.
They didn't. It wasn't until the Sword and Shield block where that term, which is not like an official term, like Pokemon does not call alt arts like a rarity type. It's like a secret rare, if I remember correctly, in
Hyper
Sword and
rare,
Shield,
ultra rare,
hyper
hyper
rare,
rare.
something like that. But like that term came from the Sword and Shield block, and it's stuck around. We consider Scarlet and Violet, alt arts, well, special arts, special illustration rares, whatever. That's like an official term, but like I think Sword and Shield really set the stage for the future of artistry and illustrations in the Pokemon hobby. And we've seen that play through and throughout Scarlet and Violet and Mega. And I think Sword and Shield was just at the right place at the right time with the world that we lived in 2020. And it's just, I've said it before, but like timing is everything. And I think that's just, it's going to be memorable for a long time. And the hobby, it's not that I dislike Sun and Moon, but
Far
I
less
think Sun and
significant.
Moon's, yeah, I don't know. Sun and Moon's just a little, I think it's honestly Sun and Moon's overrated. I do. Hot take time. I do. I do. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
There's like 4 good Sun and Moon sets, and it's every single
I would
set that
agree.
had, like, come on now.
I agree. But what do I know? I hold Sword and Shield. Yvonne asks, you guys ever think about how much money is transacted? Yes, I think about this all the time. I think it is absurd how
Yeah.
people live by comps and how there are dozens, if not hundreds, of transactions for cards that happen based off of a single comp. It is crazy to me. And that also is related to how easily it is to manipulate these things. Yes, I think about it all the time, but what can you do?
I've got nothing on this one, Ern.
Oh,
Sorry.
cool. Jake is
Love
buying
you,
out stuff.
Yvonne.
Jake's buying out stuff right now, and he's going to use an example. Yeah, these Kyogre Amazing Rares, for example.
I had to
I
look that
wish
up
I
if that was
had
an
some.
actual buyout.
How do you find raw copies that will 10 if everyone keeps? This is not true.
Yeah, it's not.
I tell Jake this all the time. Jake used to say this to me. This is not true. People who say like, "Oh, vendor's grade," you're wrong. Learn to source, learn to grade cards, learn to spot cards, learn to coin flip on cards. Not like with the vendor. I mean, by coin flip, I mean, will PSA give this card a 10 and what's the likelihood? And you do that enough times, like you eventually look at card grading differently. But if you don't try, you're not going to get any outcome. And I think that the biggest gripe I have with people who talk about grading, who aren't doing it, you haven't done it enough to really have a strong opinion. So you just have an opinion on something you haven't done. And I can tell you that not all vendors grade, and the vendors who do grade that want to grade, many of them can't because they don't have the time, and they'd much rather have the cash. They'd much rather sell through stuff, and this is very common these days. And so it doesn't mean like every table you go to you're going to find cards worth grading, but if you try, you'll definitely find something here and there.
Yeah, I think we're lucky too, Ern. Like we live in a place where like there's a card show every weekend and there's card shops popping up like every other month. So like it's like I think even if you were sourcing online, you'd still be able to buy plenty of tens. Honestly, I know when you said that, Ern, I was like, that sounds like it's probably some that's probably someone's real name. That's literally David, I believe you.
Sorry, David.
David, I actually believe you because when you said it, Ern, I was like, damn, that's hard.
Justice for David Frackleton. Says the guy named Ern. Sorry, we're just trolling.
But yeah, there are plenty of tens to be found and sourced by you. You just have to do the work.
Yeah. Do desirable XY sets like Ancient Oranges now face liquidity issues being 7K? Yes, absolutely. Every set, every card in every booster box will hit different plateaus at different price points. It's not specific to Ancient Origins. It's specific to the fact that it's $7,000. And there just aren't enough buyers at that price range who are going to consistently buy a box at $7,000. Now, it doesn't mean it won't go up. It just means that like liquidity is very hard to predict with these things. And so if you're holding on to something that's that expensive, you have to ask like, are you prepared to sell it for less and maybe wait? Or are you prepared to sell it for more and maybe wait? I don't know. But yeah, it's not specific to Ancient Origins at all. What are you, a pile of ash in a jar? Yes. You can roast us and me for the rest of this stream. Sorry.
Shout out, Mr. Frackleton.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah. Justice for Frackleton.
Question.
You say that you're grading $10,000. Yeah.
10K cards. Do you find most of these at conventions? The typical overall quality of cards circulating in Oz is low for mid-era vintage anyway.
I will not tell you what I am grading, but I will tell you it's not as extravagant as you think it is. In most for like 90%, 80% of the cards.
Yeah. I can imagine, like I mentioned this before, but Brody in Australia, he's been grading every alt art. He's working on every special illustration rare. I think he's also considering grading every illustration rare. And like him being in Australia, I think he's in Queensland. It's sometimes much more difficult just because, I mean, more of the supply is in the US and Europe. So I can only imagine what the vintage market looks like out there as far as supply. Joey's out here trying to rage bait me, bro. I'm not taking this one. I'm not. Joey is literally out here trying to
I think
create.
Gen 2 is the best era.
Joey is crazy. Because he doesn't believe that. He doesn't believe that.
He must have grown up as a diamond and
No,
pearl kid.
he's literally poking me.
Can you guys talk about the price distortion of Oh my god, you can tell this guy has a PhD. Can you guys talk about the price distortion of Pokemon relative to real life and how to navigate? In other words, I get hot about paying $3 too much for a sandwich, but will drop 3K in Pokemon in a day.
I mean, I compare everything, Drew. I'm right now when I go fill up my car with gas, when I'm buying groceries, I say I could have bought a Destin Rivals booster box.
Yeah,
this week. If I like, I could have graded this many cards. I could have bought this many first partner illustration rares.
There's a book. I used to read books about personal finance, and then I decided I didn't follow any of the advice except for this one book. There's a book by this guy, Ramit Sethi. He's a financial manager, finances guru guy, right? Really, he's really good, really good. He makes YouTube content and he has best-selling books. And the book I read like 10 years ago was called "I Will Teach You How to Be Rich." And the whole premise is that you have to decide what is important to you and determine what it means to live a rich life. And what it means is like some people, when they travel, they want to splurge. When they want to have, something to enjoy every day, they buy a coffee, or they buy a car, or they buy nice clothes, right? But the point of the book is to really stack rank and force yourself to answer the questions of like day to day, what are the things you actually care about? And then prioritize your finances against those things. That way you don't feel guilty about like, I bought a booster box for $3,000 and I can't afford a loaf of bread. It's like, well, clearly it sounds like you should be prioritizing your food. So maybe put some more money towards your food so you don't feel that guilt. But yeah, I feel this all the time. But I am rolling profits, so it's a little bit different. But sometimes it's I think people just don't know how to manage their own boundaries with these things and limits.
Yeah.
Like if you have to make this trade-off of like what you decide to eat today and then this booster box case, that's a pretty stark difference in
Wait,
like
so you're
price.
telling me I shouldn't be buying organic berries and I should go to conventional and save the money and buy myself more booster boxes?
Organic berries are expensive, man. They're like $7 a
carton.
carton.
Tell me about it. I know. Trust me, I
know. There's a meme when you become a parent, you spend like $50 a week on berries because all your kids eat. Yeah, it's most people in our hobby don't know how to set limits or control themselves, and many people go into debt. And if you have the choice to level up your life and the things that you need to survive, you should always do that first. Cardboard can wait.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. Oh my god. Earn the type of guide to get a regular BGL EX scroll. David Frackleton gets a free hall pass the rest of the stream.
The roast. I love it. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
This is my actual name, dude. Come on, Ern. Jesus. Oh.
For the longest time, I was comparing everything to the $29 price tag of red and blue in the 90s. How many hours of fun I had from that one buy? Simpler times. Yes.
Very much so.
Simpler times.
The silver lining is that there are still things with that $29.99 price tag right now in this hobby that can still bring you that that joy. You just have to look a little harder. It's not as
I can
yeah,
buy
it's
you a
not as
skin in
giving.
Fortnite. What do you think about there
Oh,
being another shiny set? There should be a shiny set to this end of this year. We'll see. It should be the
I mean,
case.
they're lining it up. I'd imagine, yeah, maybe the holiday set is probably going to be lots of shinies, which I'm not gonna lie. The last two shiny sets sucked.
They were not great sets. Wait, the last two. What was the one before Pelion Fates?
Shining Fates.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
The last and true shiny set is honestly only Hidden Fates. And call me a boomer.
Yeah, you're a boomer. The only reason why Hidden Fates is not ranked higher is because all the arts are just alternative versions, variants.
Yeah.
And there's no exclusive arts in Hidden Fates. I mean, outside of the shinies, obviously.
And the Jesse
Baby
and
shinies.
James.
Yeah, I meant
And
for the
yeah, the
the
shiny
shiny
vault.
GXs. Yeah, shiny vault.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched a video earlier today. Thank you. Will you guys consider having folks in your podcast to share more about different avenues that people get to the hobby? It would be neat to learn more.
I mean, yeah, I think we've had a fair share of guests and we plan to have more guests throughout the year. We just wanted to be more cautious about how often we bring on guests. I think Ern and I really enjoy the banter between the two of us, but we also enjoy bringing someone on from a different perspective or different background and also just spitball and learn from others. So you can expect more of that on the pod.
Yeah. Scheduling is a big part of it. And
Yeah.
I had the intention of doing offline recordings with some people. Um, not with Jake, but with some other people, just to meet more people in the hobby and just to have like a sit down to talk through things. But as Jake mentioned, it's like we want to make sure we're consistent enough where we can add people on where it feels good. And the guests we've had on before are great, but then it kills like the rhythm of, the two of us.
Yeah,
So
and like ours podcast wasn't set up to be more of like an interview podcast, is more
yeah,
so just kind of just us really, but we like to spice it up every now and then with people like Retro, um, which was Drew too, Quilly have been great guests.
Shook and
But
Oliver.
yeah, I love those guys.
Let's answer this question. Let's talk about Rudy. We got
Yeah.
50 minutes left. Would you rather have 10 prismatic SPCs, 10 surging? Well, these are not equivalent values, are they? No, they are.
Prismatic and Surging are. I don't know about Obsidian. I don't know where that's at, but let's just say it is. I'm going.
I'm going to say Obsidian.
You are a contrarian. I can't stand you.
I'm doing it because it's the oldest.
Who cares? That doesn't matter anymore.
It's not. It's not my preferred set. Why would I
Go
buy the thing that everybody else
SBC,
has?
SBC, SBC,
You are a modern day
SBC,
shill.
SBC. That is so obvious. Look at every UPC and premium collection box we've ever seen. Are you kidding me right now? This is like the most no-brainer from the set that everyone's been shilling for the last
I would
years.
probably agree.
Contrarian.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But the highest potential upside.
Freckleton, where are you at right now?
Obsidian, though. I mean, Dark Horse. It could 5x your gains. You never know.
Bro, you're talking about a special art ice cube.
Yeah. If I had $2,500 and I was forced to spend it today, it would be the SBC. or whatever the value is. let's
Yeah. Yeah.
let's not
You're about to
forget
get cooked.
it's guys like me that they write about. Guys like you, you're like everyone else, okay? I can't tell if you're one of these
Oh,
viewers, these investment bros, or these YouTubers. You're all the same to me. SPCs.
oh
Like the fifth,
man.
there's been like 5 people who's asked about the stupid Sam's Club drop. It's like, guys, get
I
over
know, I
yourselves.
know, I know. And I'm over here
Holy
thinking about
cow.
buying them at 265.
Can
Hell
you
yeah,
guys
drop those
imagine meeting
Sams.
each other at a card party next year? Hey, what'd you buy this year? A bunch of SPC. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
It doesn't
Jeez.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Like, what? Yeah, we have so much in common. Um,
And then we got you with your Champions Path related ETB.
yeah, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's the guy who had the foresight to buy Obsidian Flames." Whoa, holy moly! How did he know?
Oh, imagine buying Obsidian Flames at these prices. Like I bought my boxes at $80 a box for my case. That was 2024,
Yeah.
November. Oh,
I will say I'm
yeah,
pretty good at
this
picking
is
at
great.
picking these things. So, just saying, I have
Okay,
a pretty good track record.
champions.
It's at 250 a box
First,
now.
the first three podcasts were you just complaining that just saying that Champions Path is the next.
Hey, market conditions. I don't control these things. Like, okay.
Oh man.
So you watched Rudy's video, right?
Yeah, I listened to it as I was breaking my back, putting cards in my binder.
I originally felt really good about the hobby after watching it. I was like, this is great. I feel like I know more than Rudy
You do.
for a change. I mean, I don't say that to brag. I'm like, I think I
But I
understand the hobby a bit more than some of these like
yeah. I love Rudy,
key
but
opinion people.
You can tell Rudy was a little tickled by something that must have happened. Like, no, for real. Like, I mean it. Like, oh wow.
Dude. Sorry. I just turned this thing off. It keeps turning itself back on. I don't get it.
Yeah. Rudy kind of I don't know if he showed himself a little bit and like I don't
Boomer.
know. Yeah, like, definitely a boomer, but like I've always known Rudy to be a boomer and his knowledge on Pokemon obviously isn't that deep, but it also proves that the people asking questions in chats probably know more than Rudy and
Well,
feel
he has a strong loyalist community of people who believe that sealed investment is the only way.
yeah,
I have
yeah,
talked to these people in other discords, and it's very clear that they're like, what you're doing is risky, and the tried and true Ray, because Rudy does it, is like to sit on this stuff.
Yeah. No, I know. They're loyal to the soil. I get it. But like I don't know. It was interesting cuz like I felt like Rudy got tickled by something cuz he was like there's going to be things that show up on the internet that make
Oh
me
yeah,
sound like
someone
I don't
posts his
yeah.
stuff on Instagram. You've seen this account, right?
No, I haven't
There's
seen it.
like
I
two
haven't seen
accounts that basically clip his YouTube videos and put them up as shorts, and it's like 3-minute videos on Instagram. They're basically just farming his content for views.
wow. Oh wait, I have seen one of
Yeah, you've
those.
seen these,
I
right? Yeah,
think
you've seen these.
yeah, I think Coleman sent me one of them and I was like, "Wait, what is this account?" And
Brilliant.
it's not
Free
Rudy.
views, free follows.
Yeah, that's dirty, man. It's
Yeah, that's dirty.
dirty.
So
I
I was
mean,
gonna say sorry, you keep going. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I originally was gonna say I felt really good about the hobby. But then I really thought about it and I was like, that means I don't know if he's the one who's going to tell us when things are not going well. Because he's not
Yeah,
in touch with all this streaming stuff and these breakers and all the supply and mystery bags and the vaults and the offers. Like he's not the chosen one. And I realized that I'm like, oh crap. That it just made me realize like I need to be way more eyes open on this stuff. This David Frackleton.
I hope he's in every live, dude. I swear to God. I hope
David
he's in.
Frackleton will forever moving forward be a VIP in this stream in this chat. As long as he says nice things.
I,
Um
when it comes to Rudy, he's very animated about some of the things, and obviously it's a lot of it's spiced up for the sake of entertainment. But you can see through like his knowledge, and like when he's talking about like he kind of like makes these fallacies where like, oh, all it is just people running around like ants going from table to table trying to, oh, I gotta make my $10, I gotta make my $5, I no, like, can I get like 300 for this? I just bought it for 250. Like, that's what Rudy sounds like, right? But it's
it's
like,
someone listed on eBay right away.
oh yeah.
That
I
guy's
think
not gonna
I
make
think
it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
would say that I would take what Rudy is saying with like a little bit of a grain of salt, because I almost think that some of what he's saying is just made up, but at the same time, it's also happening too, and to some degree. I I would
I'm
like to
just
see
shocked that he didn't
Rudy.
see this sooner.
Yeah, he really is just in his own lane. He's like he just sitting back and waiting for things to go up and selling through his Patreon users. Like, that's all he needs to do, and make YouTube content poking fun at all of it.
And D-Hawk, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying. It's been this way for 2 years.
yeah, no, exactly. It has. And I talked about this with a few people, but I think card shows are getting less and less fun.
For you, dude, I love going to
No,
car shows. It's the best
yeah,
time ever.
yeah. Well, let's just
I love it. What do you mean?
this man's going to Disneyland once a year. I'm going to freaking Great America every
You
weekend.
gotta know how to eat.
No, I mean it. Like, I'm dealing with more and more bad people as vendors. It's like, and I'm learning to just go to the people I know that I've interacted with, that I've built relationships with back from 2020, and I mind my own business now, because everyone's trying to just cook you, um, fleece you, whatever the XY whatever BS terms they're using now. But like, it's it's just really frustrating. Like, like from a collector's experience, there's a lot of conversations about going to card shows as vendors, but there isn't a lot about the experience long term as a collector. I think that's actually missing on like in the YouTube space, because a lot of the people that are going as collectors haven't been here for 3 to 5 years. They've been
Yeah,
here for
it's
the
true.
last year, so this is all they know. And it's gotten pretty gross. Like, the fact that you have to buy tables from a reseller now. Like,
I
I
mean,
used to be in
that's just
Discord.
like dumb
Yeah,
event operator logistics.
no, but
Like,
it's
why is that
becoming.
happening?
Yeah, but like, it wasn't like that. There used to be Discords. Like, I I know that who had a Discord? There was two Discords. I
Josh.
know Josh had one, but so did Mason. Um, Mason had one that they had, and it was a great place to like organize people that wanted a table at Collecticons. But now it's impossible. Like, it just shows how like insane the vendor space is, and like all these new vendors, just like new card shops popping up. But it's not as good as it used to be, and I mean that from like the I don't know. There's just extractors everywhere. And I that's why one of the reasons why I didn't go to card party. Like, if like the one thing I FOMO'd on was just not seeing people that I haven't seen in 6 months to a year. Like, I know Zorner wished I was there. They reached out. Like, it's like, I'm honestly like, I've had really disgusting vendor experiences over the last like 6 months. Like, truly, that I won't talk about because it's just like, it's weird. It's like weird, more weirdos, more shoe people, and like at the end of the day, like, I get to make my decisions who I'm buying from. So now I don't engage. I ignore. Like, I could spend my money with someone that I feel good about it with. Um, but you're like, I don't give a. I'm gonna buy from
I have a
anyone and
purpose.
everyone. Yeah, yeah,
But
exactly.
most people don't know what they're doing when they go to shows. At this
Yeah,
point, I know what I'm doing.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna, you know,
Yeah,
zooming through. I'm not perusing binders and like,
yeah.
you know, I I'll go to a table, be like, nothing here, not
Yeah.
for me.
And I'm just sick of the egos. Like, there's a lot of new people that like they'll say something to me, and I giggle internally because I'm like, oh, they're being cute right now. They think they're like they think they're being smart right now. Whoa.
I remember my first Collecticon, and it was Long Beach, and
That was a great one.
you went to
That
that
was
one. It's like
great. Yeah.
2022, I think,
Yep.
and
Yep.
Jason Page was playing.
Yep.
Dude, that shit was
My
so loud.
dude, Jason
Like,
is
oh my,
so
they
strange.
they did not know how to set up these
I
events and like the audio, and like you couldn't even do deals
Yeah,
because you couldn't hear.
I
Oh
remember.
man, dude, I remember that. It was like the
Hey,
worst.
we don't even get, honestly, that's like the I mean, that side of Collecticon's actually improved. We're getting Soldier Boy and Waka Flocka. Like, I'm all set. The Yin Yang twins? Are you kidding me? Like move over, Jason. Like, that's so much better. But I think
I don't want to hear any music when I'm trying to buy cards.
I mean, I don't know. If I'm making a
What
deal and I hear Superman that hoe, I'm hyped. I'm so hyped.
you have officially
If
made
I
sure this
if I
this stream is not for kids, by the way. Thank you.
the hoe, like Superman the
Too
super,
late.
yeah.
Damage is done. Damage is done. Um yeah, I think yeah, that's all I got.
I should also preface that like I have met a lot of new vendors that are fantastic. But it's always like the few that sour it, but there's more of them.
Dude, don't invest time in these with these
Yeah.
people.
No,
Just
100%.
like
No, absolutely.
zoom through. Like I don't
Yeah.
try to make conversation with a lot of these people. I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
I try to make conversation with everyone that I want to buy from. But I'm not there to like have a
Yeah.
conversation. There's I feel bad because sometimes I go and I see friends I haven't seen in a long time. I'm like, gotta go. Gotta
Yeah.
make sure I do my rounds.
Earn at a card show is wild. I
Kirby
thought I
mode.
moved fast. Yeah. Kirby and Sonic all at once.
Yeah. Maybe you just
Yeah.
need a break from the hobby, Jake.
Maybe.
By the way, we have to
Maybe.
figure out the July and August event. Which show? Which show should we go
So,
into? I might try to
which
fly somewhere. I might try to fly to a Collecticon.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, we have Collecticon here in what, September or October? October, right? We have San Francisco Collecticon in October.
September. We have World something else in October. I forget.
I could have sworn Collecticon was October, but maybe you're
It's
right. Yeah,
September. I've already looked at my calendar, booked everything.
of course you have. Yeah, you're locked and loaded.
I have to go to. I'm going to Japan the week after, so I
Wow,
get all my ducks in a row. Everything's situated.
it's gonna be expensive 2 weeks for you. Are you going out there to buy cards, or are you doing it just like traveling?
It's going for work,
Yeah.
and I'll take a couple days. Go hit up some shops.
Going for work. Got it. Love it. Ern doesn't actually pre-grade. He doesn't.
Why would you need a pre-grade if you're all, if you know everything sells? What's the point?
Yeah.
No time to pre-grade. There's a while there where I did not pre-grade anything from Japan. It worked for a while, and it eventually bit me in the ass. So I just slow down and do that. Like these cards. By the way, these cards. If you missed the beginning of the stream, these cards that I got in my mailbox that I forgot about, I would not have pre-graded. I would have just sent these to CGC last year, and whatever.
You should just send them all.
Dude,
I know. I'm jealous. I need a Japanese one. I'm a big fan of that card. I think our first episode, I talked about that card, and I had no idea it had hit 500.
Yeah,
crazy.
Lost Origin, man, on its way. You got any closing notes, Jake? Anything you want to talk about before we close shop? Outside of vendors you don't like?
I never.
These grifters.
Hey, you'll still see me at every card show. I'm dusting the ones that I don't want to spend time with.
Oh, that's Jodo Jake. Watch out. He's the grumpy old collector.
Imagine. Yeah, I don't know. Get excited for Pitch Black because Darkrai is going to be more expensive than every card there ever was for some reason.
I'm going to buy as many more Pekos as I can.
I know the Morpeko is a good option. That card looks good.
I'm going to have a binder of all Merrills in like 2 years. All my grading misses. From Ascended.
I feel like I have like probably like 30 of the EV promos from Prismatic still sealed. I'm wondering if I should just pull a U and just cut them all open in full send.
Wait, which one is this?
The EV promo from, did I say Ascended? I meant Prismatic.
Oh, Prismatic SPC? Wait, you bought those instead of Obsidian Flames?
Oh.
Yeah, I would grade. Yeah, what are you talking? You should definitely grade those.
I like my sealed promos like Rudy. I like Rudy, like Rusty.
Oh my god. The sealed promo in the future will never be worth the multiple.
What are you talking about, dude? These are going to turn into $3 next week.
Yeah, dude. The whole point of SPC, if you open it, you should be grading those cards. And obviously don't grade the ones that don't look good. Yeah. But you should totally be grading them. Or give them to me and I'll grade them for you.
I might even send some stuff to CGC through Fanatics with you.
Hey. Shh, we don't talk about that. Shh. Cool. What do I got? Next stream probably in 2 weeks, I would say. I think the 2-week cadence is probably best. Pushing it weekly is a little tough. We don't really have that much to talk about after a week, and yeah, I think 2 weeks is good.
We went like 2 hours last pod. The pod before that, we went for like 3 hours plus. This one, we just hit the 3 hour mark. What are you talking about?
I'm saying every week.
If Mr. Frackleton's in the chat every week, we have plenty to talk about. Hi, Crystal. Good seeing you. You are catching us late.
I didn't know there's a Maryland Pokemon Go. This guy. Troll. Cool. Yeah. I think that's probably it for tonight. But I've been waking up at 4 religiously. Wake up.
Oh, this just broke that.
Wake up. Work out right away. No. I'm trying to create a new habit. Wake up, work out right away. Have you ever woken up and worked out right away? It is really hard to do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get myself to do that. So when I turn 40 in about a year and a half, crater down into
you're officially
sack of beans.
Actually a boomer in the hobby. You're a pillar boomer.
And I still skill gap all you guys when it comes to going to shows and grading and all this
this
stuff.
Dude so pulling cards is so annoying.
And
he does this thing where he's like too humble to get excited, but he blames his insecurities of like causing a stir, but like he pulls a Mega Gengar and acts like it's bulk. Like that's who we're dealing with here.
All right. I'm gonna rip 2 packs of Phantasmal. Okay. That's for you.
I swear, this is the worst.
And when I hit
I'm gonna be
this
pissed.
gold Zard,
I will literally close my laptop if you pull that Zard right now. This feels set up. This is staged. I'm calling it now. Thank gosh.
Flygon, close enough. Almost there, by the way. I have a video I'm doing. I don't want to. I'll tell you after the stream. I don't want to tell everyone what I'm doing.
Shinji? Okay. Oh, yeah, you pulled garbage.
Okay. Oh, dude. I got it. Whoa! Jake, I got it.
Did you pull that one too? That was the one you sent me a photo of?
No, this is the one I bought raw. I did pull. I already sent the other one that I pulled.
Oh, my bad.
All right, that's enough.
Next time you're out here, you should bring your cards that you want to sub and try the submission center that's at Mojo's. It's pretty sweet.
I'm down.
Very convenient.
I'm totally down to try that. Cool, guys. I think that's it. It's a good 3 hours. Next stream probably 2 weeks. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
and we'll promote.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. This was a good one.
Yeah, it's good.
Shout out to David Frackleton.
Shout out David Frackleton. Sorry for anyway. Yeah, Frackleton justice. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next one.
Peace.